Alrighty guys, we are going live. We are going live right now. Wait for that green light to come on. Wait for that green light to come on here. We are on, ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? Today on Big Sport. Woo! We got a big game here, guys. Eden Park, Game 2, BLEDISLOE Cup action between the New Zealand All Blacks and the Australian Wallabies. Now, guys, just a little bit of backstory here. Australia have not won here at Eden Park since 1986. I am 26 years old, and I have never seen in my entire lifetime them win at this stadium. We did draw back in 1994. But in the same sense, that was when I was born, so every single time we've played here in the last 26 years, we've lost. So it's a very crazy matchup here. Obviously, there was a draw last week, 16-16. That's going to be an incredible matchup, guys. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to take this one out. Junior Maharaj says, I can't wait for the grand final. As the Sports says, home players go Wallabies, get around the Wallabies. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. It's going to be a fantastic match either way. Sam Whitelock is out for the Kiwis. They've got Bowden Barrett back, which is absolutely massive. They dropped Reko Iwane, and I tell you what, he's a fantastic player too. But he didn't have a great game last week, but Bowden Barrett in is an absolutely massive inclusion. Storm Van says it's going to be a good grand final plans for Storm. Yeah, Frenchie says hello, big guy. Hello, mate. Shannon Humphrey says hello, hello. Tanush says hi, hello, mate. How you doing? All right, here we go. Come on, Wallabies. Come on. Last week was 16-16 draw. We probably deserved to win that game. But I don't hold too many high hopes for this one. But I'd just love to see us put in an absolute effort and give it a good crack. Here we go. The game has started here, guys. Lynn Sullivan says this on Fox. I'm not too sure. I'm in Fiji, so I'm watching it on apparently Rugby Pass TV on TV1. But I'm not too sure. Don't forget, guys, smack that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe when you're around here. But the Kiwis are going to start off the ball here, and they're going to boot that ball outside their own 22, and that's going to go out. So that's going to be... We're going to get a line out now. Now, obviously, guys, last week, the line-outs was a massive problem. The line-outs was an absolutely huge problem for the Wallabies. We continuously lost it. The All Blacks continuously got the ball back, and it was a massive struggle for us. So we've actually changed it around, and now it works out. We got it this way. We changed it around. We brought someone in for to fix it around. The Wallabies here on the attack here early. Come on, boys, just outside the attack of 22 here. Just outside the 22. Oh, the All Blacks might take this. That might be. Oh, it's going to be. Yep, All Blacks going to take it over. Damn it. Going to be a turnover from the Wallabies already. So we get a nice little taking opportunity. We're going to lose it already. Rick Ross says, long time no see. You remember me? If Australia wins, I'll send you $20 your way, Ben. Oh, did you say, is that you, the one on the comment about how the All Blacks are going to win by over 20 plus? Was that you? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure. But a minute into the game here, guys. Wallabies here starting with the ball. Oh, come on, let's go, baby. Come on. We're at the halfway point. Going at the left-hand side, we played pretty well last week. I genuinely believe we were a better team, and unfortunately, we just didn't know how to complete it. Reece Hodge obviously missing that kick at after the siren. Not going there for the Wallabies. Reece Hodge missing that kick there was really crucial. I really thought that we had that win. And there's a fight! Punch on! Punch on! No more punches, baby! Hey! There's a punch on! There's actual punches thrown. There's actual punches thrown. Get around him. Hey! Taniela Tupou getting around it. The All Blacks and the Wallabies having a punch on the first minute and a half of the game. Gee whiz, actual punches thrown too. I love it. Get around the Queensland Reds play. Oh, surely they both get. See how this goes. So it's a knock on there from the Wallabies, but then there's shoving, and then there's actual punches thrown here. Slaps him with. Wait, here we go. Does he actually? Was there actually punches thrown? I saw some slaps. The slaps must have been. It must have just been slaps, but it got pretty feisty there for a little bit. So in the first minute, yeah, look at everyone there. Oh, that's Adesanya. Israel Adesanya, the Kiwi MMA fighter. He's over there telling everyone to plunge on. Lynn Sullivan says, you go to Titans, right? Yeah, I do. Score says Stylebender, yeah, he's there telling them get in. The Kiwi MMA fighter there getting ready. But let me know some score predictions, guys. I want to see some score predictions in the chat. I'm going to back in the Wallabies. I think the All Blacks win. I'm going to back in the Wallabies. I'll go. If the Wallabies will win this one, I'll go 23-21. I'll go 23-21. I reckon this will come down to a field goal. I think it'll be a very close game, to be completely honest with you. Even though a lot of people don't believe it will be. I still think even if the Wallabies do end up losing this game, I still think it'll be relatively close. Taking Walk says that you Blaze hey bro, how are you? I'm going alright, mate. Geelong into the grand final. Gonna love that. Oh, that's a bad pass from the Kiwis. Hey, knock on, baby! Come on! Couple of mistakes here early in today's game. Only shows says 31-16 to New Zealand to go Australia. Other Sports says Wallabies by 3. Stormman says, cancel this last game of the grand final. We'll talk about Rugby League another time, guys. This is Rugby Union, obviously. BLEDISLOE Cup, huge game, this one. Absolutely massive. If we were to win this, guys, if the Wallabies were to win this game, it'd be absolutely insanely massive because that means we'd only have to win one of our 2 home games to actually win the BLEDISLOE Cup back for the first time since 2002. And we've obviously got to play at ANZ Stadium and at Suncorp. So if we won today's game, then we'd only need to win one of those 2. If we did lose this game today, we would need to win both those games. But yeah, Kim Frank says, hey bro, go to the All Blacks. Where you get around the All Blacks? That's all good. But you good old bit of Farina already. 3.5 minutes into the game, and the Wallabies are going to have the ball around the halfway point here. Pushing the scrum, they're pushing the scrum. It's going to be redo again. They're going to redo the scrum. Taking Walk says, yeah, you're going to love that Victorian Grand Final Gabba. Storm fan says 21-16 Wallabies. I'd love to see it. Gee, there's a bit of a low scoring game there. I think 24-23 is at least high scoring enough to relate to both these teams being able to score points, but I also think it's low scoring enough to have respect for both these teams, in my personal opinion. As Sport says, 2 votes starting strong. There he is. But 21-16, yeah, fair enough. I just think there's at least one more try added to that, at least. VZXL says Wallabies by 5. Would love to see it. We deserved to win it by 5 last week. We really did. We just couldn't get over the line. And really, both teams, like I said in my review during the week, I said both teams really should have won that game through a field goal, but neither team decided to go for a field goal in those windy conditions. Taking Walks says, I'll take the Wallabies by 1 try. Okay, 5 points. I like it. Come on here, Wallabies, penalty. Come on! Penalty on the halfway point. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Penalty on the halfway point. The Wallabies will get the ball here. So, yeah, you may as well give it a race. He's got a good boot on him. We obviously saw last week, 55 metres out. He hit the post and it bounced back. And we should have had another penalty, by the way. Like, that refereeing last week was absolutely atrocious. And I don't usually sit here and blame referees, but you go back and have a look at that game last week, and holy shit, the All Blacks, once that ball bounces off the post and on that attacking set, over the attacking phases, one of the All Blacks comes in from the side, clearly, right in front. We should have had a penalty, take a 3. We win the game. So last week was a very, very debatable refereeing in many, many places, especially with that try that was given to the All Blacks as well, with his foot going out. But, it is what it is. Oh, geez, the line-out's a mess again. We're still going to win the ball back. It's all right. James O'Connor comes up flying. And James O'Connor had a pretty good game last week. Unfortunately, his kicking wasn't great, but we had a pretty good game with the ball. But we're about 22 out here from the All Blacks line here. The Wallabies going out to the right-hand side. Filippo Dongunu was fantastic last week. My favourite player last week. Wallabies break through. About 17 metres out here from the All Blacks line. Come on, boys. Come on, Wallabies. Puts it back into the centre here. 20 metres out here. Come on, going out to the left-hand side. The Wallabies with an opportunity here for Buddy to get onto a really good start. Oh, that's going to be a turnover. No, we're still going to have the ball here. That's still going to be our ball. That's still our ball. Yes! That's still our ball. Nice. Okay, Wallabies going out to the left-hand side here. Gets it back to... He doesn't cut it out right. We need to be getting over these... we need to be getting around that the ruck area a lot quicker, a lot better. Gee whiz, we're just too slow around there, too slow over the top. So the Wallabies here, probably about 15 out. 10 on Tulupo is having a great start here. Wallabies push it to the right, and it's going to be tackled about 10 out. Wallabies going to the right. James O'Connor tries to step through, does not go through, does not do anything. Going to pass his ball out to the left-hand side here. Oh, here we go! Go Daniela! Go Tulupo! Whoa, man, 3 metres short here. Wallabies here, 2 metres short here. Wallabies 2 metres short here. Well, he's off his feet, isn't he? He's off his feet, isn't he? He's off his feet, isn't he? Shit, man! Shit, man! Shit, the breakdown is terrible for Australia. Australia's breakdown is absolutely shocking, and All Blacks have really been dominating that area. Damn it, man. Damn it. Dan says, what do you reckon about the end? Guys, I'll doing videos throughout the week. This is Rugby Union, this isn't Rugby League, so we'll be talking about Rugby League during the week, my friends. But Blake's on. Hello, Blake, how you doing, mate? Buddy, Dodgers choking again, eh? Dodgers choking again in the old NLCS. But the Wallabies, unfortunately, 3 metres short of the line. They're going to lose that one. DJ Burns says, come on, New Zealand, getting around it. Kim Frank says, let's go All Blacks. Jimmy says, up the Cats, let's go. Yeah, man, gotta love that. Gotta love the old Cats last night. Careful! Good night, Irene. Buddy beat the Lions by 42. We've won, buddy, our last 2 matches by 140 points or something like that, man. Crazy. 7.5 minutes into the game, you guys. The All Blacks are going to get the line out, and it's going to be a pretty good line out. It's going to be lost ball there, but it's going to still be All Blacks ball. Take him out of the line. His head hit the... I swear his head hit the line there. I swear his head hit the line there, which technically we class as an out, but it's all good. So the All Blacks here with the ball at 22. All Blacks here with the ball at 22. Well, that's just on from the side. Damn it, man. This breakdown is so sloppy today. This breakdown is so damn well sloppy today. Dang says, let's go Australia. Good on you, champion. Let's go. All right, so 8 minutes into the game here, guys. The All Blacks with the ball 22 out. They're going to boot that ball over the top, and obviously they're going to keep it in field because they've just passed the 22. Philippa Dangunu. Whoa, get the ball out to the left-hand side. BKRmy. Oh, BKRmy, what happened there? Was that go backwards? That went backwards. That went backwards. Go, Dangunu. Dangunu gets the offload away. Oh, man, we're going to be outside the 22 here. We're starting. Oh, well, that's. No, surely not. Surely not. The breakdown's been terrible. The breakdown's been terrible. The breakdown's been terrible. The All Blacks just keep coming over the top, and the Wallabies just are too lazy around that breakdown. Oh, no, the All Blacks are away here. Shit. This is so against the run and play. This is so against the run and play here. Oh, come on. That's going to be turnover. Penalty. No, the All Blacks can get the ball. Man, the Wallabies are so lazy around that breakdown right now. Shit, man. Liz Ellen says, what's the score? The live score is below us, guys. That's the live score right there. All Blacks going out the left-hand side here. Alright, so 9 minutes into the game here, guys. At the halfway point, the All Blacks haven't really had too much of the ball. Their ball has come off the mistake of the Wallabies, and that's going to be a turnover for sure. It's going to be a turnover for sure. It's going to be a turnover for sure. Boom, baby, that's what I'm talking about. So we can win against the buddy, we can win against it, but we can't win our own buddy, we can't win our own breakdown. Oh, goodness me. AFL legend says, go Wallabies, let's go, baby. Come on. 9 minutes into the game here, guys. It is 0-0. Michael Hooper, very good there to get that ball back and to make that turnover. 19 tackles, 7 carries already. No, that was last week, sorry, I was going to say. 19 tackles in 9 minutes is stupid. That's absolutely stupid, mate. So here we go. So the Wallabies are going to be back into a good attacking position. You know, I guess he could go for the 3 there. Reece Hodge has a boot on him, and Auckland isn't as windy as Wellington. Wellington was obviously very windy last week, which is why Reece Hodge's kick was absolutely fantastic that it hit the post from 55 out to the left. But they're going to go for the line out here, which is interesting. We're really going to go for a line here, which is interesting. I guess we want to be on the attack, and we're not going to beat the All Blacks by scoring penalties. So the try is definitely the best option here, in my personal opinion. So 10 minutes in here, the Wallabies just outside the 22, on the 22 basically. We're going to win the line out, which is nice. We're going to go straight away. We're not even going to try and push from it. James O'Connor gets the ball inside. Oh, Marika Betty nearly gets away there. Gets out of the right-hand side. The Wallabies are going to have space out here. Well, damn, we didn't get it out there quick enough. Get over the top, please. Thank you. Wallabies going out to the right-hand side here. Michael Hooper again with the ball. He's very prominent early in this game so far today. Geez, this 10 minutes has flown by fast, though. Like, this has been a very fast 10 minutes. It feels like it's only been like 2 minutes into this game. Wallabies going to go back out to the right-hand side here. We're on the 22. Oh, he gets the offload away. Knock on. Knock on. Damn it, the advantage is going to be there for the All Blacks. And that's going to be, yeah, knock on. All right, so the All Blacks are going to get the scrum here. This was this breakdown needs to improve at 100%. Okay, so it's called Wendy Wellington for a reason. Yes, it is. But in the same sense, like, James O'Connor should have been getting those kicks. He should have been getting those kicks. Like, he's one of the he's meant to be one of the primo kickers in the world rugby. He should be getting those kicks. I know it's from out wide, but, you know, Reece Hodge had a much more difficult kick than any of his kicks, and he only just hit the post and from 55 out rather than like 20, 30. So, no, it is Wendy Wellington, but I think James O'Connor should have been doing better with the boot. But to me, there's a lot of drop balls in this game so far, guys. Australia and New Zealand have both dropped the balls, but the Wallabies continuously, like last week, they're here again and they're attacking well again, but they just can't seem to actually get over the line and can't actually get the points on the board. The All Blacks have started off very defensively, and I knew this was going to be a close grind of a game, but I just really feel like the Wallabies are showing a lot of positive signs going into the future. And a lot of people, when I made that video during the week, they were like, oh, well, you know, it's one game, like, don't get too excited too early. And I'm like, well, I'm not getting too excited too early. I'm just thinking, wait a second, I'm watching this and I'm seeing some positive signs from the boys. Oscar Burke says, Blaze, do you want to go to Eden Park? Of course I do. It's on the bucket list anyway. It's on the BKR Sport bucket list. Sport Talk says, if New Zealand win this game and Australia win the third, does that mean it'll be a tie for the trophy this year? No, there's 4 games this year, guys. So there's this game, there's the Suncorp game, and there's the ANZ game. So if New Zealand win this game, the Wallabies can still go... No, there can't be a draw this year, guys. Unless there's another draw throughout this series, and then there's like a New Zealand win and Australia win, there can't be a draw because of the draw last week. So now it's basically turned into a 3-game series. Even though it's a 4-game series this year. So if New Zealand win this one, Australia would need to win the next 2 at home. If Australia win this one, they'd only need to win one of the next two in Australia. As much as that scrum is good. Wasn't that great last week. We gave away a lot of penalties in the scrum last week. The All Blacks have a lot more meaty of a forward pack there, but in the same sense, I think we're probably going to get away penalty here. No, we didn't. But geez, lucky. We're very lucky. If they had held that on, we're lucky down the right hand side here. No, that's Barrett. That's Barrett. Get Barrett down. Get Barrett down. Get Barrett down. Get Barrett down. Okay, we got him just past the 50, and that's going to be yes. It's going to be turnover. Come on! That's what I'm talking about. They lost the ball forward. Oh, we've got balls in this game, guys. Come on, geez, Barrett got away there, and he's an absolutely dangerous player. You do not want to see him in space. Oh, Clover nearly gets away there. Come on, Wallabies going up the right hand side, and you're going to kick that ball down here. You're going to try. We had the advantage, and surely we had the advantage. Surely we had the advantage for the knock. Okay, no advantage. No advantage. No advantage given. All right, cool. Dreamy says, come on, Wallabies, good stuff. All right, All Blacks here with the at the 50. Split Morse's back. Alrighty. Wow now says, Aussie played an awesome game last week. Loved it. Today's game will be great too. 100%, man. We played fantastic last week. We just didn't have that killer blow. We just didn't have that ability to actually get it over the line and win that game in the dying stages. The thing that worries me, if today's played very similarly, and it's like a draw at that point, they've got Beauden Barrett who's going to be able to take it over the line this week. Last week, they didn't have any Beauden Barrett to really pull them. Oh, that's going to be... Jeez, the All Blacks here are attacking really well in this right-hand side. Oh, jeez, the offloads here from the All Blacks are really nice right now. They're about 22 out here from the Wallabies line. They have not had the ball at all to start this game, and now they've finally got an attacking opportunity. It'd be so against the run of play if the All Blacks were to score here, and that just would not surprise me in regards to the fact that this is Eden. That just would not surprise me the fact that this is Eden. This is the place that teams come to bloody die. But the All Blacks here just inside the 22 right now. Lachlan Bruce says, hello BKR, hello champion. Richard McCormick says, hello mate. Oh, that's me, turnover. Let's go baby, knock on, let's go, come on. Wallabies get the turnover. Marika Gorobetti goes out to the left-hand side here. Go, Gorobetti gets it out to the left-hand side. Go, he kicks it through. Okay, so kicks it down, and oh my God, that's out the full, is it? Oh, don't tell me that's out the full, please. Okay, good. He wasn't out. It wasn't out the full. Thank God. Wait, what? Was he inside the 22? I thought he was outside the 22, which was why I was hoping he didn't go out the full. But he must have been outside the 22 when he kicked that. No, he must have been inside the 22 when he kicked that. He must have been inside the 22 when he kicked that. I thought he was outside the 22, and I think the All Blacks fans thought that too because they started booing. But that's all right. You know, it's all right. They're going to get the ball to the All Blacks. They're in a much worse position than they would have gotten if he had been outside that 22 and kicked it out in the full. But 15 minutes in here, guys. Still 0-0. The All Blacks with the ball with the line out 10 in from halfway point. 10 in from halfway point. Don't forget, guys, if you're on new round here, we'll be here for every BLEDISLOE Cup game. So subscribe to new round here and hit that thumbs up button. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, damn it. The All Blacks are still going to get it. That was a mistake, though. That wasn't how... Oh, jeez. Huge hit there. Absolutely huge hit there. Come on. Turnover. Damn it. What's going on here? Let's play on. What was going on there? That was weird. That was really strange. What was going on there? Blaze 17 says, hi, hello champion, how you doing? All Blacks here. Oh, jeez, no, let him get it down. He's going to offload that. It's going to be... Yes, it's going to be knocked. Yes, turnover! Wallabies get the ball out to the right hand side. Oh, jeez. Kick it through here. Kick it through. We're going to be in some good field position, though. The All Blacks are going to have the ball here. But the Wallabies here doing pretty well defensively to start this game. Get him down, boom. Oh, no, come on, get him down at the halfway point. This game is hectic right now. Oh, no, you have to get him down here. That's crazy that he was even able to get that many metres there. So they lose the ball from the turnover, and yet they're still going to be in the same position that they were because the Wallabies just forgot how to tackle in that situation just now. Nathan Liang says, hi, hello, mate. So the All Blacks here, about 25 out, and it's going to be... Oh, jeez, this is tight right now. The All Blacks, it's an advantage. They're going to get a three-pointer here. The advantage, they're going to get the three-pointer here. No. Get it down. Oh, he's going to offload that. He's going to behind. And that's going to be, they can go back for the advantage. I don't understand why they got back for the advantage though, because like they're killing it right now at that left edge. They're probably going to score a try there. Adi Savea goes over the line there. But they're going to bring it back for the advantage. Not too sure. Callum says, where can I watch this? I'd suggest KO, my dude. Obviously, it's illegal for me to show you the game due to broadcasting restrictions. But I'll be here, obviously, talking about the game live with you guys and talking to you in the chat. But the All Blacks here should be going for the 3, I would assume. I honestly think that the best option for them is to go for the try because they're just rolling right now. Like, their attack is just absolutely rolling. So, for me, if I was the All Blacks, I'd be going for this. Peter Casey's on Channel 10, isn't it? I'm not too sure. I'm not in Australia, so it might be on Channel 10, but then again, he might be a Kiwi, so he might be wondering how to watch it in New Zealand. But I believe the All Blacks will go over the 3 here. I guess it's a technically smart decision, but in the same sense, if I'm the All Blacks, I'll be going for this try. I'll be going for the line out here. Because they're just rolling through. They're absolutely rolling through right now. But 17 and a half minutes in here, guys, and I believe it'll go 3-0. I believe it will go 3-0. Christian says, Monstrala TV. No idea what that says, but hello. Monstrala TV, eh? So I think, are they going for the 3 here? Or are they taking the line out? I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. The All Blacks are just killing right now, though. Eliki Nukundabu says, who's kicking the All Blacks? I would assume Rishi Mo'unga. I'm not too sure. I would assume Rishi Mo'unga. He's playing today, so I would assume Rishi, but I'm not too sure just yet. We haven't seen anyone kick it just yet. I would assume it's Rishi Mo'unga, though. 17 and a half minutes in, and they are going to take the 3? Are they taking the 3 or are they taking the line out? Like, can we understand what's going on here? Okay, they are going to go for the 3. So it's going to be 3-0 here, guys. That was a really strange trying to play. Like, it took like 4 minutes for them to decide what they're doing. Like, Peter Amama Jensen, All Blacks debut today. Get ready. David says, buzzing the mighty Cats in the grand final. Yeah, get around the Catters. Whoopee, get around the Catters. Sylvain says, so the Wallabies playing at Suncorp at ANZ? Yes, so after this game, I think next week, I'm not sure if it's next week or in 2 weeks' time, the Wallabies and All Blacks will play. I believe the first game's at Suncorp and the second game's at ANZ. It could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Christian, hey, Jaguares, getting around Jaguares. Vamos Argentina. So, Rishi Mo'unga will be taking the kick here, guys. With 18 minutes into the game, it should be 3-0. Carol says, hello, Blazer. Hello, Carol, how you doing? So 18 and a half minutes in, and the All Blacks will take the first 3 points of the game. So it will be 3-0 to the All Blacks. I think that's a good option. I think that's a good choice there for the Wallabies. I think the Wallabies really would have appreciated the fact that we didn't give up a try in that situation, because I really feel like we would have given up a try in that situation if they hadn't gone for the try. So I'm glad they went for the 3 there, and I'm glad that the Wallabies are still stuck within just a penalty rather than a try. Because I really feel like the All Blacks were rolling there, and I think they made the wrong decision by going for the 3. But I guess, you know, the way the games are played right now, whether rugby league or rugby union, the points are the option. You know, rugby union's always kind of been that way. Rugby league has kind of followed that way, but the points are always the best option in today's game. So I get why they're doing it, but then again, we also saw the Hurricanes lost to the Crusaders earlier this year by taking the penalty at every opportunity they could get, and they still lost. They got like 6 penalties from shit. They got all 6 penalties, but they scored less tries, which was the bad thing. And obviously, yeah, they lost that game to the Crusaders. Tenetobo, what a big fella. Jeez, that's a good tackle though on the big fella. But the Wallabies here, they're inside the All Blacks 50 here. They're inside the All Blacks half. Wallabies here going down the left-hand side. We found a lot of space down that left-hand side last week. A lot of space with Filippo Dangunu. Dangunu's on the right-hand side, sorry. So it's the right-hand side that we found a lot of space last week. I just realised here because we're going out to the outside from the other half. But here we go. So the Wallabies here inside the attacking 40. Here we go. James O'Connor. James O'Connor gets it out to the right-hand side. Oh, Dunguna's going to knock that ball on. Every time we get the ball, we knock it on, guys. Every time in this game, we've knocked it on. It's out of control. It's actually out of control. It's actually out of control. We just continuously keep knocking this ball on at this point. Every time we even get a sliver of a chance. Oh, look, Amanga Jensen's away. The All Blacks are away here, past the 50. Please turn this over. Please turn this over, Wallabies. Please turn this over, Wallabies. Please turn this over. No, it's not going to be a turnover. All Blacks here going to kick it down to the right-hand side. There's no one in behind. Go out, go out, go out, go out, go out, go out, go out. Okay, it's all right. It's going to be the Wallabies who are going to get it down. Okay, so the All Blacks are killing it right now. Like, the All Blacks are on an absolute rampage at this point. The All Blacks are absolutely killing it right now. Hayden Segalovsky says, hi Blaze, I love you Charles so much. I'm in hospital with an appendix in hospital bed watching you. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, my dude. Hope you get better soon. I know how it feels to have an appendix out, trust me. It's not fun, but I'm glad that I can do some good and you're having a good time. But right now, watching the Wallabies, I'm not having a good time. We're losing 3-0 and the All Blacks are absolutely dominating right now. They're absolutely killing it. Ryan Smith says Lions should have won game yesterday. Well, no, they lost by 40. They should not have won the game. They were not that great. And Geelong just absolutely chokeholded them. Mr. Achilles says, were the players churning butter before they came on the field? I don't know, man. They just keep dropping the damn well ball. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. Like, the All Blacks have dropped the ball quite a few times as well, but in the same sense, like, they're up 3-0 and they're dominating. So, at least when they're dropping the ball, they're still able to do something with it. But the All Blacks are obviously going to line up here, 5 out from the Wallabies line, and this is very dangerous. This is very dangerous because the All Blacks are finding space everywhere at the moment. Hayden Sekulowski's Me Too, come on, Wallabies. Karen Mabbott says, so this has basically been every game at Eden Park of the last 20 years. Last 20 years? Since 1986. In 1986. We haven't won here since 1986. Not 20 years. Not 20 years. We haven't won here since 1986. So 21 and a half minutes left of the, 19 minutes left here of this first half. Shem Brokenshire says, how are you, mate? As you know, I'm an All Blacks fan, but it'll be so good to see Aussie be in this game. Well, yeah, well, good on you. Like, that's fine. You mean All Blacks fan, you lot. You know, this channel is fun for everyone. Obviously, I do it from an Australian perspective, but, you know, oh shit, that's a good run. He's going to score a try. Oh, damn it. They're going to be literally one man short here. They're going to score here for sure. 100%. That's a try. It's going to be 10-0 here to the All Blacks. Honestly, we're looking pretty average right now, lads. The Australians, you know, we attack quite well, but we keep losing the ball. Like, we keep knocking the ball on. You know, it's not even the fact that we're not playing well, it's the fact that we are dropping the ball when we have the ball. You know, we're putting ourselves into an opportunity, and then as soon as we're getting into that opportunity, we drop the ball. So Tommy says something that is obviously right here that he can see. English, my dude, come on, man. But the All Blacks are going to score an easy try there, Aaron Smith, and that's just too easy, man. The All Blacks just kill it. Wow now says, I honestly think both countries are rebuilding for the World Cup in a couple of years. It'll be interesting to see how improved these players will be then. What I'm looking for in this game, and I said this more so during the week during my my post-wrap of the first BLEDISLOE Cup game, is that the Wallabies are definitely improving. I just don't want to lose this game by 40. If we lose this game by 40, then obviously we go back to being an absolute shithouse, really, and I lose all that positivity. But if we can keep in this game within 10 points, I'm pretty happy. I'm not happy, but I'll accept the fact that the Wallabies didn't get absolutely walloped at Eden Park like we did last year, 36-0. Paul Kapakendi says try. Kim Frank says not this time, Aussie. Well, just because you guys win this game doesn't mean your BLEDISLOE Cup's over, by the way. You guys still need to win at least one game in Australia, which I think you guys do. I think you guys do. But, you know, the BLEDISLOE Cup isn't over if the New Zealanders win this game. And even if Australia win this game, it's not over because of the draw last week. No matter what, it can't be a draw. So a team still has to win 2 times out of the 3. And obviously we play here for the final time at New Zealand. And then in the next 2 weeks we play at Suncorp Stadium in Australia, in Queensland, and then at ANZ Stadium in Sydney. Danny Meadows says, a lot of people say the Wallabies should have won last game. I don't know why. What do you think? Yeah, they 100% should have. I'm one of those people who said they should have, but they didn't. Especially considering the referee absolutely handed a try to New Zealand by the ball, his foot touching the line. And then also, we should have had a penalty after the siren about 85 minutes into the game, in an 80-minute game, FYI, right in front of the post, for the All Black going inside. Another knock on. Another knock on for the Wallabies. Another knock on for the Wallabies. Another knock on for the Wallabies. We have knocked this ball on at least 5 to 6 times this game so far. We've knocked the ball on 5 to 6 times. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. Rice says the Wallabies have been saying rebuild that the last 10 years. No, we've been saying for the last 20 years, mate. Last 20 years. But the Wallabies here, they're going to be about 25 metres out or so. The Wallabies are going to have the ball right now. The Wallabies are going to have the ball. We're at 25 metres out. But here we go. Going after the right-hand side here. Going after the right-hand side. Oh, get that ball. It's done. Oh, brother, no. I'm sorry, but that's bad. That's just bad footy there. But the Wallabies are going to get the ball back. I don't know what he did there. That was probably going to be a forward pass, so I'm surprised that he even played with that just then. The Wallabies here going to get that ball off. Oh my God, if you lose that ball. Oh my God, it's a knock on. Oh my God, it's a knock on! It's a knock on again! You're joking, man! Knock on after knock on after knock on after knock on after knock on, man! Knock on after knock on after knock on after knock on, man! You're kidding. Turnover is considered 9 to 6. Handling errors 6. We've knocked the ball on 6 times. 6 times we've knocked the ball on in 25 minutes. 6 times we've knocked the ball on in 25 minutes. You know, like, that's just outrageous. How are you losing the ball this much? You're professional rugby union players. How do you drop it 6 times in 25 minutes? Absolutely makes no sense here. Absolutely makes no sense. How do you drop the ball 6 times across 25 minutes? As a professional rugby union team that represents a country, I would get it if this was like Georgia. I would get it, and this is no disrespect, but you guys obviously aren't on that tier. You know, I would understand. I would even understand if it was Japan. But like the fact that Australia has stopped the ball 6 times in 25 minutes is just outrageous. Shen Burger says, anyone you got an update on Bathurst by any chance? I'm not too sure. Oh my god, Sport Reactions Wallabies are trying to do too much. Yeah, fair enough. I noticed that you weren't talking too much shit to me last night, mate. Remember when you told me that I didn't want to play the Brisbane Lions? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember when I said that I wanted to play the Brisbane Lions, and Sport Reactions, I love that you're not talking shit no more. So 26 minutes in this game, guys. 10-0 here to the Kiwis. Member says, did the All Blacks spread some butter on the ball? Well, they've dropped the ball a couple of times too, but like at least they're up 10-0, you know? Like, they've dropped the ball, but they've still at least scored damn well points in this game. That's the thing, that makes it acceptable. If you're up 10-0 and drop the ball 100 times, that's fine. You can drop the ball 100 times, but as long as the fact you're leading the game and winning the game, that's completely acceptable. But if you drop the ball 10 times, and look, oh, that's 100% knock on, 100% knock on, 100% knock on, 100%. Shit, it's still going to be All Blacks ball. Going out to the left-hand side here. It would have been a knock-on in Rugby League. Sorry, it's hard getting the change of... like, Rugby League is a very... they don't really call... They call knock-ons very strictly, and Rugby Union is kind of like a loosey-goosey kind of knock-on rule, so... it's hard changing from stream to stream sometimes. The All Blacks are going to boot this ball down here, and the Wallabies are going to get the ball here. I guarantee we knock the ball on some stage here. This is Dungunu with the ball. Or was that Corabetti? I think that's Corabetti, actually. It was a bit funny. It was Corabetti. Wallabies going out to the left-hand side. It's going to be some space. We cut back on the inside here, and we're going to be into the attack at 50 here. We've been here a couple of times. It's only 10-0, by the way, guys. It is only 10-0, but in the same sense, you know, it's a convincing 10-0. It's not like only 10-0. Oh, jeez, he nearly lost that ball. Oh, jeez, he nearly lost that ball here. Oh, my God, they're going to turn over at the breakdown. It's going to be a turnover at the breakdown. No, it's not. It's going to be Wallabies ball, thank God. Jeez, we are just struggling profusely right now. Just absolutely struggling to maintain possession. You know, I wouldn't even class this necessarily as the fact the All Blacks are forcing it. The Wallabies are just dropping the ball left, right and centre on their own accord. And then, All Blacks are doing well to break down though, I'll give them that. They're doing very well to break down and turn this ball over when they can. The Wallabies here can go back to the right-hand side here. Going to get that out to the right-hand side. We're going to have some space here. Dungunu steps on the inside. Dungunu! Oh, man. Jeez, 25 out here from the All Blacks line. At least the Wallabies on the attack right now. Oh my God, it's going to be a turnover. Oh my God, that's so lazy. Oh my God, again, I'm telling you, at the breakdown, that's going to be penalty to Australia. Penalty to Australia, I think. I think he just called penalty to Australia. No, he didn't? Okay, it's still going to be Wallabies ball though. Okay, we're going to the left-hand side here. Going to the left-hand side, and we're going to cut down probably that 30 out here from the All Blacks line. Okay, penalty advantage. Okay, I'd take the 3 here. I'd make it a 10-3 game. Really, I'd make it a 10-3 game here. That's a horrible pass there from the Wallabies, but, you know, we surely should be getting some points at least out of this. We surely at least should be getting some points out of this. The Wallabies here with through Dungunu. Dungunu is, they're about 35 out now. They're still pretty far back, but at least we've still got that advantage. Oh, we're still going. Hooper! Gets the ball on the inside here. Oh, come on. Yes, here we go. Come on, Wallabies here, about 10 metres out. Going out the left-hand side. There's space. There's 100 men out to the side. There's literally about 10 guys out there. Go! Come on! Come on, Betsy, baby! Betty! Let's go, Wallabies. Come on, baby. I can't believe we didn't spread that earlier. We need to spread that way earlier, baby. But the Wallabies are going to score here. And it is going to be 10-5 here with a kick to come. As I'm talking about Lincoln, I'll talk about Rugby League during the week, man, on different streams. The Rugby Union stream, not a Rugby League stream. Oh, man, we needed that, though. Needed that. The Wallabies, Maraka got a Betty, the ex-Rugby League player, goes and scores the try there. Fantastic play by the Wallabies. Hooper following up on the inside. That's why I kept saying Hooper. I'm like, he's on the inside. He's on the inside. Pass the ball on the inside. And obviously gets the ball on the inside, and then we just... I don't know why we didn't pass that earlier, though. I think we scored way earlier than that, like on the previous phase. But we still scored a try, so you can be happy with that. Ryan Smith says Wallabies is sponsored by Butter Company. That would have been funny if we said that like 5 minutes ago, but obviously they didn't drop the ball, they just scored a try. So, be a bit quick with your jokes, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Be a bit quick with your jokes. But, speaking of jokes, we now have to kick the ball. And obviously James O'Connor last week missed all of his kicks, basically. I think he got one kick, but that was from right in front. Literally right in front. So, the nerve-wracking thing with this right now is that I think he only got one kick last week. 1 from 4. And that was from right in front. And one of them that he missed was also from right in front, about 40 out. And clearly missed it too. So this is the worrying thing right now. But if we get this kick here, it'll only be a 3-point game, and you've got to really appreciate that. James will kind of come on, man. Get this kick. Slot this kick, baby. Slot it. Make it a 3-point game. 10-5. 9 minutes to go here first half, and James O'Connor will, boom! We will slot that one right through. So it's going to be a 3-point game here, guys. 3-point game, 10-7, back in it, baby. You know, I was worrying for a little bit there. The All Blacks were really dominating, but here we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Richo Squad says, hello, Blaze, hello, champion, how you doing? Dentist, how do you watch the game? I would say jump on to KO, my dude. You get a 2-week free trial with KO. Obviously, I can't show the game due to broadcast restrictions. But let's try and get to 80 likes before half-time, guys. 9 minutes till half-time. Let's go 9 more likes here. So guys, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Let's get to 80 before half-time. Carabama says that's what happens when we don't drop the ball. Exactly right. This is what I was saying before. You know, this isn't really down to the fact that the All Blacks are necessarily defending crazily well. This is down to the fact that even when the Australians get into a really nice opportunity, like a really nice positive position, they lose the ball themselves. You know, what the All Blacks are doing well in this game is they're really getting the breakdown, the turnovers. They're doing well around when the ball is on the ground and you've got to roll it out. But you know, we're really struggling to just maintain possession and maintain continuity, that's it. Maintain continuity throughout our phase. And that's exactly what we just found there. The Wallabies just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and they were able to hold the damn well ball. So, you know, we are still down by 3 points, but you've really got to be happy with the fact that, like, look at that. Like, I can't believe that. Why do you pass the ball to Taniela Tupou just there when you have a 5 or 6 on 2 out on the left-hand side if you cut it back? You know, that's the thing. Why give it to the forward in that situation? That's the bad read there from Australia. We do end up scoring anyway, but the bad read from Australia is why are you passing that ball to Taniela Tupou, a big forward, going through the centre, when you have a 6 or 5 on 2 out the left-hand side. That's where you should have been going, not to Taniela Tupou. But we do score anyway, and we are only down by 3 points. Grace Bamba says, go All Blacks. Hey, you get around the All Blacks. Good stuff. Medvedev says, Cal the Wallabies. Richo Squad says, let's go All Blacks. Grace Bamba says, New Zealand all day. Getting around the All Blacks. Getting around the All Blacks. They've started off really well, you guys. Well, they've started off attacking really well when they've got the ball, but they haven't had the ball too much. The Wallabies are dominating, probably in regards to possession, maybe. Well, it's just the fact that we keep losing the ball. We've dropped the ball 6 times. We've dropped the ball 6 or 7 times in 25 minutes. So, you know, that's the big key play here. But the fact that we're only down by 3 points, with 10 minutes to go in the first half, and really, we've only allowed the All Blacks to kind of hold the ball probably about 2 times, 2, 3, I'd say 2 times. We haven't really needed to defend too much. We haven't really needed to do too much in regards to the defence, but Ryan Smith says, Wallabies on the rise and New Zealand on decline. A lot of people are saying it. There's an All Blacks in it, by the way. A lot of people are talking like that. I don't necessarily believe the All Blacks are on a decline. I think the Wallabies are on the rise, but I don't necessarily believe the All Blacks are on a decline. The All Blacks will always be good because literally all of the funding from, you know, New Zealand goes towards one sport rather than rugby league, AFL, cricket, you know, football, soccer in Australia. You know, that's why Australia's gone backwards so much, because they invested so heavily into private schools and they didn't kind of open up to public schools. And I think they're kind of trying to change that now, where everyone is inclusive. But the All Blacks, obviously, you know, everyone in New Zealand wants to play the All Blacks. You know, New Zealand is all about rugby union. So I don't ever believe that New Zealand will decline, but I do think the Wallabies are on a rise because of the fact that they're starting to implement changes in the organisation behind the scenes rather than just trying to win the games on the field. Because it's not just about the games on the field, it is about everything from the field to also behind the scenes with sport. Patty K says, why is All Black censored on YouTube? I don't know. I guess it's because of the whole thing in America, but I noticed that before I tried to say something like Wallabies versus All Blacks in the chat, and it wouldn't even let it come through. Like, it wouldn't even let it come through. So it's really strange. But some people are saying All Blacks, which is good. Tony says All Blacks, there you go, get around it. But the All Blacks are going to have the ball here just inside their own half. The Wallabies probably have the momentum as we currently speak after that try. It's going to be an advantage here for the All Blacks, so that's a little bit debatable. They might have changed that one. Might have changed that one, but the All Blacks are going to have the advantage here. They're on the 50. Well, the Wallabies are pushing back nicely, though. I would really take them giving the penalty away here rather than them making meters and having an opportunity. Oh, okay, the All Blacks are going to spread it here. They've obviously still got the advantage there. They're going to give away the advantage. Okay, so there's going to be a penalty here to the Kiwis just inside their own half here, guys. 5 likes away. 5 likes away from 80, guys. Come on, smack that thumbs up button. 5 likes away. Wayne says, RB Cambo. Gotta love Cambo, man. I love Cambo. Azri Sports says, Tamana injured, big blow for us. Dan Moon says, who do you think the Wallabies' best player is? Good question, man. Good question. I honestly thought, well, Hooper's a fantastic player, but there's a lot, man. Taniela Tupou does some fantastic work in the forwards. You know, I just think that there's a lot more quality players. I mean, Filippo Dunguni does his job out in the wing. You know, Carl Brenti obviously is fantastic. The thing with the Wallabies now is that it's not specifically one player anymore. It's really kind of the team is starting to evolve a little bit. It's not really just the Falau show, if you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, we'd love to have Falau here, but it's not the Falau show anymore, which is what everyone was expecting. That's one, that's one, that's one. Come on, come on. You have to get rid of it. 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 Advantage. Oh my God, Cooper, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, that wasn't a move up. What are you doing, Wallabies? We just get way advantage there. Wallabies go Wallabies. Eliki Nukuntabu says, am I the only one here cheering for the All Blacks? No, there's a lot of people here. Oh no, the All Blacks are going to score a try here. Oh no, Adi Surveyor, fantastic player. He's unbelievable, Adi Surveyor. Really, when he plays for the Hurricanes, he's absolutely dangerous as shit, man. It's crazy. 7 minutes to go here. They've still got advantage here, or they might have got a new advantage. I'm not too sure. But the All Blacks here, pumping down the centre. Oh no, shit! They're going to score a try here. This is dangerous. This is dangerous right now for the All Blacks. Knock on! I'm going to get a penalty advantage though. They're going to get 3 points. I'll take the 3 though. I'm kind of happy they're going to take the 3 here, hopefully, because they'll make it a 6-point game. I don't know if they will take the 3. It is from the side. But it'll obviously keep it within 1 try. I think if the All Blacks, every time the All Blacks have the ball in this game, they're going to probably score a try. Like, it's just straight up, unless they lose the ball themselves. The All Blacks are playing really well in regards to their attack, and they're dominating through Adi Surveyor and their big-time boys. Aaron Smith's playing fantastic as well, and the All Blacks are just doing really well in regards to actually just attacking and applying that pressure up forward. But in regards to the fact that they're going for, Patea's coming off here. So Patea's coming off here for Tanua. Matt Tanua comes on here for, Matt Tanua comes off, Patea goes on, and I like that. I like Patea. Obviously there's an injury here for Tanua, which is not great. But I like Patea. Patea's a cracker little player, and looking forward to see what more to come from him. But I really hope the All Blacks take the 3 here. Daniel Segal says, how are you? Pretty good, man. Pretty good, man. I'm happy that the Geelong Cats in the grand final, and obviously the Wallabies are competing here. They're going to go for the line out here, though. So, damn it, man, that's not what I wanted. The All Blacks are going to go for the line out here. Captain Rex Nation says, why is the game so early? It's always like this usually during the BLEDISLOE Cup, unless it's in Australia. Australia usually has it on at night time. But the All Blacks and New Zealand love to have it on during the day on a Sunday. That's usually when most of the Kiwi games are usually held. And it's a beautiful day there as well in Auckland right now. And they're going to get the line out too far. Get the Wallabies, get the ball, Wallabies. Damn it, knock on. No, damn it. I thought that was a knock on. I know it was facing backwards, but the ball kind of came out forward and the Wallabies, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not a knock on there. The All Blacks are going to have the ball here still. Come on, I would nearly like to give away a penalty here. I'd nearly like to give away a penalty so they can take the 3 because I'm scared they're going to score a try here and go up 17-7. 5th phase right now for the All Blacks. They're about 10 out here from the Wallabies line. Come on, Wallabies. Come on, penalty. Come on! That's what we needed, baby. Wallabies get the penalty. That's an absolutely massive penalty there for the Wallabies. Absolutely massive penalty there for the Wallabies. 35 minutes in here, and after me not releasing the ball, gee whiz, we are having a our game's been pretty shit around the breakdown for our own half, but in regards to their half, and when they've got the ball, we're doing pretty well in actually being able to take the ball away, in my personal opinion. So the Wallabies get a huge penalty there, huge relief, and we don't give up the 3, and obviously we don't give up the try, so you've got to really love that. But it is sad to obviously see Tanua come off, but obviously Jordan Patea, fantastic little bloke, and looking forward to seeing how he goes in this game. Alexander says, good job, Cats. Yeah, get around the Catters. Get around the Catters. Grace Bama says, do you support the All Blacks? No, I'm from Australia. I'm from Gold Coast, Australia. But, I respect New Zealand rugby a lot, just not when it comes to Australia Wallabies versus All Blacks, because obviously I'm Australian, but I'm a Chiefs fan because of the active involvement from the Chiefs here in Fiji. I'm in Fiji at the moment. And, so I love what the Chiefs do here in Fiji. I really should be a Reds fan, but I hate Australian rugby union in the grassroots. So I'm really looking forward to that changing in the organisational area. It's going to be knocked back here maybe for the Australians. Okay, the Australians going to have the left-hand side here. We might have some space out here. Because that's a little bit of a breakdown there. Going down the left-hand side here. Oh, Conor Brenti gets absolutely smacked just there. Absolutely smacked. The Wallabies here are going to have the ball though. That was going to be, it's still going to be Australia's ball here. Oh, he's going to catch it. Jeez, how did he not knock that ball on? Crazy, we knock everything else on. We don't knock that one on. Okay, so now it's going to be Kania Tupo through the centre about the 50 out here. Wallabies going to the right-hand side here. We're going to have some space. Go, you good thing! Go! Oh, man, it gets it off into the inside here. The Wallabies here are going to be about 25 out here. About 25 out here. That's going to be Wallabies ball. Going to the left-hand side. The Wallabies here attacking really well right now. The Wallabies here just outside the 22. Go to the left-hand side here. We're going to some space. We're going to some space on the left-hand side. Jack the goes out to the left. They're going to the left-hand side. Come on, the Wallabies. That's on the inside. Cotter-Betty knocks it on. Knock on from Cotter-Betty, man. Ah, man, that was really good stuff there by the Wallabies, though. Really looked nice there, and I can't believe Cotter-Betty knocks that ball on. I can't believe we didn't knock that ball on at the halfway point, and yet we knocked that one on. Like, that was to the hands, Cotter-Betty. That was to the hands. Typical Tigers player, lads. Typical West Tigers player, lads. Gee whiz. Gee, damn well whiz. Wow now says, I'm from New Zealand and support the All Blacks with a passion, but I respect great rugby and great life feeds. Thank you very much, man. But yeah, man, I'm all about, I'm all about just seeing a good BLEDISLOE Cup, you know. Obviously, I'm a Wallabies fan, but if the All Blacks win, you know, that means they're a better team. Obviously, it's been 20 years or 18, 19 years now since we last won the BLEDISLOE Cup, and I want to win it, but, you know, All Blacks are just a quality organisation, and they're a quality team rather than just on the field. And you can really respect greatness when it comes to that. You know, you go and look at their Amazon, was it Amazon I think it was on? Their Amazon series, and it's just fantastic to see what goes in behind the scenes to get an All Blacks so successful. And you can't be so successful for this long without just being a quality organisation in general. But 38 minutes in here, guys, 2 minutes to go until half time. At least the Wallabies are still in this one. Grace Dem says, I'm from Fiji. Hey, I'm in Nandi. Hey, blah. So 2 minutes left here of the first half, packed out, sold out stadium there in Auckland right now for a fantastic game here. Obviously it was 16-16 last week, guys, so we all knew this was going to be an absolute cracker, and you know, there's a feeling in the end, maybe today might be the first time I see a win in my lifetime at Eden Park with the Wallabies. Adu Sports says 10 turnovers from Aussies. 10? But that's not knock on, so that's also including around the breakdown, which makes a lot of sense because the All Blacks are doing really well around the breakdown. So I can't really complain about the breakdown on behalf of the. Well, it is. The Wallabies are lazy around the breakdown, so actually, yeah, I can't complain. That's going to be penalties to New Zealand. Shit. Penalties to New Zealand here. They're in their own half though. They're about 35 out here from their own line. As Ward says, Eden Park, Icon Stadium. Yeah, Eden Park's a fantastic stadium. Jody Solomon says, do you do NRLW? Not really. You know, not many people get behind it, and you know, as much as I don't mind it. It's not exactly peak just yet, and I really can't get too much into it, especially when I'm doing so many sports as it is. Especially with like Premier League and NFL coming back into the channel very soon as well. But we're about to hit half time here, guys. The All Blacks are going to have the ball in their own half, about 10 in from the halfway point. 3 likes away from 80, guys. Come on, smack that thumbs up button. 3 likes away from the 80. From the 80 likes. Paddy Cat says, see how Stadium's sold out. If only Australia could have those privileges. Yeah, but Australia's a bit of a different story. Australia's a little bit of a different story, but I know what you mean, though. I do agree with you, but I know what you mean. Australia's a bit different to the old New Zealand in regards to that situation, especially with the lack of population sizes and specific areas and stuff like that. But we also saw last week it was very close to not having anyone in that stadium, by the way, in Wellington. Oh, that's going to be a turnover here. The Wallabies here. That's going to be inside the All Blacks 22 here, and this could actually be a turnover here. This could be, get him down, please get him down. Please get him down. Oh, they're going to kick this ball out. They're actually going to kick this ball out. Damn it. That was actually a really nice opportunity. They're going to kick this ball out here. It's going to be half time. 10-7. Yeah, he's going to kick it out. So Smith will kick that one down. Unfortunately for us, we had a good opportunity there. If we had just got that tackle and then we could have come over the top, we would have been holding the ball. We might have been able to tie it up at 10-10 going into half time. But you've got to clap the Aussies here, lads. You've got to clap the Aussies. They're only down by 3 points. There's 10-7 right now to the Kiwis. You know, the Kiwis, they're playing pretty well. They're doing well in regards to the attack. However, you know, I think that considering this is Eden Park, they were expecting to win this game by a long way. You know, last year, Australia won in Perth. We won, I think it was 37-28 or something like that, and we probably should have lost that game. They had a red card, the Kiwis, and still looked like they were going to win that game, which wasn't convincing. And then obviously the week afterwards was when we went to Eden Park and we lost 36-0. So I know a lot of the All Blacks fans were really expecting that, but you know, it's good to see that the Wallabies are putting in a show here. They're putting in a cracker opportunity, and look at us go. You know, look at us go. We're only down by 3 points at Eden Park. Absolutely crazy. But it is half time, like I said, so we will still be here the whole game, guys. So don't leave. But definitely hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here, guys. We do this every single day. We've got the NRL and AFL Grand Final coming up next week. Thank you very much to Wayne for subscribing. I appreciate you, my dude. But we will be doing the AFL NRL Grand Final next week. Hopefully, the BLEDISLOE Cup will be during the day. So I think so. Jeez, I hope so. I hope so, because the NRL Grand Final's on next Sunday. I really hope the BLEDISLOE Cup is on 2 weeks. Actually, it should be 2 weeks, actually. I think it will be 2 weeks, because they're in New Zealand, so surely they would have to have the quarantine of 2 weeks from coming back. Yeah, I'd assume that they're probably going to leave today, actually. Surely the Australians and Kiwis would leave today so that they can have their 2 week quarantine period. Is that true? Or not? Is it next week or is it in 2 weeks' time? I'm not too sure. But like I said, yes, subscribe if you're around here. And also, don't forget, I have a second channel, BKR Travel, where I post film reviews and all stuff that's non-sport related. So jump over there and in the pinned comment. The pinned blue comment up there, click that link and subscribe there. Aliki Nukuntabu says, are you watching on Skype Pacific? Yes, I am watching on Skype Pacific. I'm watching on TV1. TV1, mate. TV1. But yeah, very much looking forward to that NRL Grand Final. But really, I'm actually just really impressed with how the Wallabies are playing right now. Like, we started off really well, and we're only down by 3 points. And considering we've turned the ball over about 10, 11 times, which is not good, we're still well and truly in this game, and we're going into an attacking side that we anyway. This guy says, how do the Titans go this season? Oh, really happily how the Titans went this season. But we'll be doing an NRL post-season review after the Grand Final next week, and so with the AFL as well. But it's Goldie. Who do you support? Are you Brisbane Lions? I'm not so sure. I'm pretty certain you said you were a Brisbane Lions fan, aren't you? Painter Cat says, after last night's Merseyside derby, I can say I've always loved the VAR. I just love how Liverpool fans are crying about VAR. It's like the fastest one I've ever seen in my life. Caramel says that we're back in City last night. Get around the 1-0 win. Ooh, get around the 1-0 win, baby. Gonna love that over a bit of Arsenal action. Yeah. Take a walk says. His goalie says Lions have got robbed. Enjoy that 40-point loss, buddy. It's a cracker, boy. It's a cracker. Yeah, man. Hey. I love it. The Lions got robbed today. Oh man, it's crack up. I love it. It's got. Take a walk says Roosters or Broncos NRL Grand Final. Storm or Panthers NRL Grand Final. You'll see in my previews on Wednesday. Tane Wihari says it could be Fihari or Wihari. I'm not too sure. I hope I got it right, but I did my best, man. I did my best. Yo, I'm back. Yeah, good game, mate. You know, good game here between the old Kiwis and the Wallabies. Other Sports says, I enjoy the 40-point win, Blaze. Yeah, fantastic win last night. Millie K says, I'm still not over last night's win. I know, it's fantastic, you know. It feels great to be in the grand final. It's godly. Wouldn't know how that feeling is. But Tane says, I really don't care how you say my name. Well, I'll just call you Tane. I'll call you Tane. I'll call you Tane. I'll do my best, man. But really nice packed out crowd there. It's really good to see sold out stadiums again. Like, you know, Paddy Cup was saying, I'd love to see Australia bring it back. But obviously, we're in a bit of a different situation to how Kiwis are. Jody Sullivan says, how long does this sort of rugby go for? This is 80 minutes. So, well, the thing is that this is an 80-minute game, but, this is a big but, last week we played for 89 minutes. The reason is because after the 80 minutes goes, you'll see the timer goes to red, and the game will continuously go until, you know, basically the ball goes out of play, or the team that's leading gets a penalty. Or, you know, it's a turnover and stuff like that. So basically, the game will keep going until there's the play outside. Kinge Clone says, where's the live game? Due to broadcast restrictions, we can't play the live game for you, but we are obviously reacting to the live game. It's half-time right now, 10-7 to the Kiwis. A fantastic game so far. Take a Walk says, Blaze, they are one lap away for 100 laps in the Bathurst. I've never really been into like watching car racing on TV. I don't mind it when I'm there. When I'm actually there at the track, it's awesome. Because obviously you hear the, you know, like the crazy noises and shit there. Oh wow, Bowden Barrett had a fantastic first half. Look at those stats. But you know, I can't really get into it watching it on TV. That's why I don't do any streams with like your car racing and stuff like that. Everything anyone else says, do you think the Aussies will win? I think we have a really good chance. You know, it's crazy to say this considering we haven't won at this stadium since 1986 and we haven't drawn at this stadium since 1994. It'd be absolutely crazy if we saw two draws, because that would mean Wallabies would still need to win 2 either way, and that would effectively wipe out last week's draw as a somewhat positive for the Wallabies. If this was a draw, so look, people didn't realise last week what I was saying was, with the Wallabies getting that draw, it was a positive. Because the Wallabies, no matter what, had to prevent the Kiwis from winning twice in this BLEDISLOE Cup to be able to win back. Because if it's a draw, it goes back to Kiwis. If not the Kiwis win, they don't. It's not their BLEDISLOE Cup, but they get to keep it because they won last year. Well, actually, no. Sorry. they won the year before, because last year was a draw because there was only 2 games, and Australia won 1 in Australia, and New Zealand won 1 in New Zealand. So New Zealand got to keep it. So no one currently has won the BLEDISLOE Cup based on last year. But because the Kiwis won the year before that, they got to keep it and they got to maintain it in their possession. So. But Australia still needed to prevent the Kiwis from winning 2 games no matter what. So that draw was as effective as a win because it prevented them from doing it. So the Wallabies still would have needed to win 3 games regardless. Tane says it's the test match for Aussie to go home empty-handed. Well, considering we're only down by 3 points, like I don't know why Kiwis fans are very positive about this game right now. Like we're only up by 3 points. The Australians have turned this ball over 11 times, and yet the game was only a 3-point game, and we've never won here since 1986. So if the Wallabies are in with a sniff and they know that history can be made right now, and they know that this is just a venue. Like I know that the venue comes with a mindset, but the fact is that these guys are all pretty young. This is a completely different team, and the fact is that last week we hadn't won there since 2001, and we really, we were 1 point away. We got the draw. So, even though it wasn't a win, granted, we played very well last week in a game in a stadium that we haven't won since like 2002 or 2001 or whatever it was, 20 years, 2000 I think it was actually, 2000. And with Eden Park, obviously 1986. So if we're hitting a sniff, like a draw or down by a try coming that final 10 minutes, it's going to be very high. It's going to get very scary because this Wallabies team, it doesn't look like the mindset's too phasing them too much right now. Panicat says the Astros just love to see it. Just lost. I love to see it. Shit, yeah, it's beautiful. Star Leo says, I think it could go either way, but I'm still leaning for the All Blacks for this. Oh, yeah, of course. As a Wallabies fan, you've got to still lean with the All Blacks here. They still are the proven winners. They are still the proven contenders, and they still are the home team here in a place that haven't lost since 1986, as I keep saying. So you still have to go with the All Blacks here. But as a Wallaby, I have very positive optimism, and usually, last year, didn't. Year before that, didn't. Year before that, didn't. I never usually have positive optimism because I know what this team is like. But the team that's playing on the field right now and the team that played last week is showing me completely different systems, completely different styles, and Dave Rennie is obviously doing a good job behind the scenes to improve how the Wallabies are going forward. So, it's a bit different to what we've seen previously, and that's why I have such positive optimism. Because, they're actually showing some signs. And like I said before the strength started and at the beginning, as long as we don't lose this game by like 40 points, it's acceptable. Well, it's not acceptable, but like I'll tolerate it. Because if we can lose by less than 10, it'd be like, that's a solid improvement. And I don't want to do that. I want to win. But a solid improvement is not to lose this game by more than 10, 20 points. I had someone on my video earlier in the week when I was talking about last week, and they said something like, the Wallabies will lose by 40 points. And I said, well, you better be able to donate you better be able to donate on the stream when the Wallabies win within 20. And they're like, I think he said something about he'll do $20 if we win. But that's the thing. Like All Blacks fans, look, it's great that you're confident and stuff like that. But I can definitely tell that you're not as confident as you normally would be, because you should be up by more than 3 points right now. You should, and you should have won last week. You should, because we are in New Zealand. We're in New Zealand. No one in Australia really gives a shit. And the thing is that we need this series for people to give a shit. I'm one of very, very few Australians who give a shit about this sport. Truly, not many people give a shit about this sport. So the fact of the matter is that, All Blacks are starting to get a little bit worried because the fact that people are starting to say All Blacks are going to decline, that will never happen. But, it's not going to be as easy as it has been for the past 20 years because there are implementations off the field that are working rather than just on the field. Because for the last 20 years, they've been trying to patch it up on the field. And we've all seen with Raylene Castle, we've all seen with the actual implementation behind the scenes, it just didn't work. So the fact that we got rid of Raylene Castle, the fact that we're really starting to restructure the whole scene in Australia, that's the positive, not on the field. Tane says, if the All Blacks team from 2000 was playing right now, I predict the score would be 100-0. Yeah, but then again, the Kiwis were predicting the score to be 100-0 in this game anyway. So that's enough of that. Karen Navida says, this is the most confident I have ever been for a match at Eden Park. This is the most, yeah, I agree. Yeah, this is the most confident I've been at Eden Park. Do I think we'll win? Well, not necessarily, but as long as we put in a good performance, I'm very happy. As long as we don't drop the ball and turn it over 11 times in this second half, I'm happy. 2 likes away from 90, by the way, guys. Smack that thumbs up button. 2 likes away from 90. And also don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. Star Leo says, All Blacks are definitely wobbly in the last few years. They've turned from the absolute best unstoppable All Blacks to just New Zealand, who are one of the best. Yeah, but guys, you've got to realise, you know, things aren't always at the top forever. You know, you'll never be at the top forever. You know, the Melbourne Storm are on the top right now. They're not going to be on the top forever. You know, the Hawthorn were on top 3 years in a row, and then they're shit ass now. You know what I mean? Like Man United were on top for like 30 years, and now they're absolute dog shit. So you know, teams always come and go. All Blacks have had a massive dominant period, and I think they'll always be there. But the absolute peak of their time, and they'll come back to it eventually. But the absolute peak of their time was, you know, between the years of 2005 to 2016 or something like that. And they're still going to maintain absolute, you know, quality footy, quality rugby, but it won't be at that absolute peak as they start to rebuild again. Because every team in every sport will always need to rebuild at some stage. Every team. No, it doesn't matter what sport it is. Bears very real says, "Hi, I'm so happy the Astros lost." Yeah. What game is this? Sorry, I'm new to this sport, and how does it work? Well, I'm going to be doing the World Series, by the way, man. I will be streaming the World Series. Which is fantastic that the Astros might be there, but this is rugby union, my dudes. This is All Blacks and Wallabies, and this is a huge rivalry game, massive game right now, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this second half goes right now, because we haven't won at this stadium since 1986, haven't drawn there since when I was born in 1994, so that's a long time. Paddy Cat says, "Blaze, do you reckon Cam Smith retires?" Yes. Jody Sutherland says, "How long does halftime?" He wasn't originally. I knew things were going behind the scenes, but I believe he's changed his mind. But let's get back into rugby union talk here, guys. Rugby union talk, the second half is getting back underway. Let's go, the Wallabies. Let me know some score predictions in the chat. I'm still going 24-23 the Wallabies. Wallabies are going to start off the ball here inside our own 22. By the way, if you're an Astros fan, eat a dick. All right, Wallabies here going to the right-hand side. James O'Connor's going to pass that ball out to the right-hand side here. Let's go, boys. Come on, get around to the... Oh, nearly got around the edge. But the All Blacks here around the breakdown. Please don't turn it over. 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 Nearly lost it, though. Very close to losing that. The Wallabies here just inside our own 22. Need to kick this one away. Need to kick this one away right now. Just need to boot this one out, and that's exactly what we're going to do here, I would assume. We're going to boot this one here. Was that advantage that he just gave? I swear he just gave advantage. But no, it's all good. So it's going to be a line out here with the All Blacks inside the attacking half of the Wallabies. Pedro Matuka says, "Let's go New Zealand, getting around the Kiwis. Kiwis. All right, and oh jeez, nearly got a turnover there at the line out. Wallabies absolutely terrible at the line out, so I would never have expected us to do anything there. But All Blacks here to pass this ball up the right hand side. They're on the attack right now. As long as we don't give up a try, you know, it's acceptable at this point. The All Blacks here. Oh, that's going to be nearly a turnover there. All Blacks here, passing it back out to the left-hand side. Oh, it's a huge gap we found. Absolutely huge gap. Oh, we're going to chip up the forward. Thank God we chipped up that forward. Because if he gets through there, that's probably going to be absolutely dangerous. Oh my God, the All Blacks here with an absolute... Oh shit, they're just throwing the ball around right now. That's not good. You don't want to see an All Blacks team just throwing this ball around willy-nilly, because they just love to throw it around, and that's really positive stuff. Oh no, the All Blacks here are within the 5 here. The All Blacks here are within the 5. They're going short to the forwards right now. Come on, turn this ball over. Turn this ball over right now. Turn this ball over. Give away a penalty. I don't give a shit. Just give away something. Do something. No. Wow. All Blacks look terrible there at right. There was no one out there to the right. They were looking to go deep into the backs because there was no one out there for the Wallabies, but you know there was just no one there for the All Blacks. Really interesting there. That's really strange. All Blacks are usually pretty stout in regards to their attack like that. Oh! Shit. Okay, they're going to score out on the right hand side. Damn it. So it's going to be 15-7 here, guys. 15-7, the All Blacks going to score on the right hand side. Damn it. Pedro says, "Let's go All Blacks." Aussie Legend says, "Hey man, how's it going? How's the game been?" Fantastic. Wallabies look pretty good until the second half. Oh man, that's not good. That's not fun, man. The All Blacks, you know, like I said, they just continuously, you know, they're applying pressure to their attack, and their attack is looking quality. So they should really be going up here. It's not that hard of a kick. But they really should be going up here 17-7, so it should be a 10-point game right now. They could miss it, but it is out to the right-hand side, but that was just an easy try in reality, and Barrett's going to score there on the right-hand side. He's had a pretty good game there, the old big fella Barrett. Wayne says, "Come on, Wallabies." Gee whiz, that was an easy try out to the right. They probably should have scored it earlier, but obviously no one was out there earlier than that. No one was out there. Alright, so 43 minutes gone here in this game, guys. 43 minutes gone. 15-7 for Kiwis, but loving this. It's actually not the easiest of kicks. It's out to the right-hand side. Here's a right footer. So it's not the easiest of kicks here for a right footer. But Richard Malunga, fantastic kicker of the ball. 2 for 2 today. And has already kicked one from the sideline today. Tane says, "Keep the score 27-21 all Blacks away." Fair enough. I like the fact that you're giving us 2 tries. That's really nice. As a Wallabies fan, I'm appreciative that you're giving us 2 tries there. So 37 minutes left here, and it's 15-7. We'd love him to miss this kick, because if he misses this kick, then it's within, if we get a penalty, we'd be within just 5 points rather than 7. Come on. Missed the kick, Moanga. He will. I can easily get. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to hit the post. Come on. We need that. Come on. We need that. So we hit the post. It comes back, and that's going to be a missed kick. So it's going to be 15-7 here. So if Australia was to score a try, we'd be within 1 point, which is fantastic. We'd be within 1 point, which is fantastic. If we get a penalty and we score 3, we'll be within 5 points. So we're definitely still in this. Even if they got the kick, we're still in this. But, you know, that's still positive that he's missing that kick, because Richard Moanga is a fantastic kicker of the ball, and you've got to appreciate that. So All Blacks are going to be 22 out here from their own line. He can't do anything here. He's being tackled by the Kiwi. He's being taken by the Kiwi there. Or could turn that ball over. No, he's not going to get over there fast enough, unfortunately. All Blacks are going through the forwards here. They're not making too many metres. They're just trying to... Could be turnover. Turnover! Come on, that's a penalty! That's a penalty for Australia. Okay, we're going to be in a fantastic position. We could go over the 3. I don't think we should go over the 3. That's going to be a penalty here. Alright, well, it's going to be a nice little opportunity here. Nice little opportunity. Hooper. Fantastic play there. Fantastic. So the Wallabies are going to go over the line out, because it is out the sideline, but that's a fantastic play there. Chrissy says, who's your favourite player in the current Wallabies team? Favourite player? Filippo Danguru. We all love Danguru. Danguru is just a fantastic player. He obviously was unreal last week, and he's got to love what he does. And Hooper is a fantastic player too. He's had a good game today as well. Sam Pereira says, go Aussie. Tane says, I remember coming here last year in World Cup Series and watching you covering Aussie and All Blacks game. World Cup? I don't think I did. There was no Australia versus All Blacks game in the World Cup. We lost to England. We didn't do Australia versus All Blacks. Oh, unless you're talking about like the individual games. I didn't do two. Oh no, we're going to lose our line out. Oh, you're joking. We lost our line out just like we did all last week. Our line-out's been shaky as shit today anyway, so it makes sense. But the All Blacks here going on the left-hand side. Interesting. I would have thought they would have kicked it straight away. But they might turn this ball. No, they're not going to turn this ball over. That's going to be All Blacks just going to boot this ball away here, and that's a pretty decent kick. No, it's going to go. It's going to stay in bounds here. It's going to stay in field play, and the Wallabies are going to be able to run this ball away. Filippo Danguru gets the ball up to the left-hand side, and the Wallabies here are inside our own 50 here. Are inside our own 50. Oh no, that's going to be a turnover, isn't it? Don't let that be a turnover. Okay, the Wallabies here still with the ball. I think we're going to kick it. No, we're not. We're going to go through the forwards here. Big bump through the forwards. We're going to be about 40 out from our own line here. Wallabies going to go over the right side. We're going to kick this one through. So, decent kick there. No one's chasing it through. That was my question. No one's chasing it through here for the Wallabies. That's my question here. My question is why the All Blacks are away here. My question is no Wallabies were chasing that through. Go over the top there. Go over the top. Oh my God, there's no tackle. There's no tackle. There's no tackle here. There's no tackling. There's no tackling here. All Blacks are going to score here. That's disgraceful from the Wallabies. Absolutely disgraceful from the Wallabies. Oh, what? They're going to score here. I'm sorry, but that's absolutely disgraceful from the Wallabies. That's deplorable. That's deplorable. That's deplorable. I'm sorry, that was absolutely deplorable from the Wallabies there. That was absolutely deplorable defence from the Wallabies there. Absolutely deplorable defence. So it's still within 2 tries, but like you've really got to be upset with that defence is there. That defence was disgusting. Like really, truly, that had nothing to do with the All Blacks there. That had to do with the fact that no Wallabies chased through and every Wallaby player didn't know how to tackle. Look at this, look at this. He just lets him go. He just lets him go. No Wallaby jumps on top. James O'Connor, what were you doing there, buddy? James O'Connor just lets him go. The All Blacks just get out to the left-hand side. That was absolutely deplorable defence by the Aussies. And really, I don't even think that was great of an attack. I just think the Wallabies were just so shockingly bad in regards to chasing that ball down. He kicks that ball over the top. You're expected to chase that ball. You're expected to chase that ball. What are you doing? Leaving them to grab the ball and then just have a free run. Ali Surveyor's going to score a try there. And that defence is just absolutely disgusting. That was just absolutely ridiculous. I'll turn the TV down. There you go. Sorry guys. But that's disgusting. Like that was deplorable there. Absolutely deplorable. So 13 points difference. Actually, if he gets his kick, oh man, he needs to miss his kick, otherwise it's going to game over. 15 points. Like that's just outrageous. I'm sorry. That's outrageous that we did that just then. Ah man, Sport Talk says that defense is shocking. Yeah, it is shocking, man. It is shocking. So 33 minutes to go here in this game. That was just deplorable, man. Like I actually can't believe I just watched that. Like that was under 6's shit. And Moanga's gonna miss the kick though, so we're still within 14. Okay. We needed that. So 2 crucial missed kicks there from Moanga. 2 really, really crucial missed kicks there from Moanga are going to keep us in this game. You know, now it's still only a 14-point game. 2 missed crucial kicks there from the All Blacks will keep the Wallabies within 13 points here. So 2 converted tries will take the lead here with the Wallabies, but right now the Wallabies are not looking great at all, and they're not even going to really chase that one down. Like, what's Hooper doing there? What was the point of Hooper running? Anyway, Anyway, alrighties. So the All Blacks here with the ball. They're going to boot this one. Obviously, they're going to kick this one behind. It's going to go straight up. Decent kick there. And the Wallabies are going to obviously come back with this ball in pretty decent field position, in my opinion. They might even kick it. No, they're not going to kick it. They're going to step back on the inside here. I really think Pataya hasn't done enough, man. And Pataya hasn't done enough since coming on the field for Tamua. Tennyson's coming All Blacks. He didn't miss. He didn't miss. Wally's here. Have a chance. Wally's here through the centre. Wally's here through the centre. They're going to offload it. They're going to offload it. They're going to the right hand side. They're going to have some space here. They're going to have some space here. Good defence there by the All Blacks, actually. Very good defence. They're going to go to the right hand side here, the Wallabies. James O'Connor. O'Connor gets it out to the right. They're going out to the right hand side. They go fill up with Dungunu. He's going to run for the contact. He's going to get tackled. They're going to be about 15 metres out though. They're going to the left hand side. We're going back into the centre through the forwards here. The Wallabies have a good opportunity here. The Wallabies have a really good opportunity. They're about 10 out here from the All Blacks line. 10 out here from the advantage. That's the advantage. We need that. The Wallabies can get an advantage here, so we can do whatever we want down roll right now. We can do whatever we want down roll right now. We've got the advantage. Going out to the left hand side here. Going to the left hand side. The Wallabies here. Oh, he's going to pass it up to the left hand side. Come on, Conoretti! Oh, come on, tell me you got that down. Tell me you got that down. Tell me he gets that down. No, he doesn't get it down, I don't think. I don't think he gets that down. That's good defence. That's good defence. I don't think he gets that down. I don't think he gets that down. That's incredible defence, but we should be getting the... Oh, man. Yeah, we're going back for the advantage, though. That's fine. It's still going to be our ball, but we'll go back for the advantage. But that's good defence there. Conoretti. I didn't even think Conoretti would be able to get that anyway. So I was surprised that he went for that. But we'll get the penalty, obviously. Obviously, we're not going to take the 3 here to bring within 10. It would make no sense. We need to go for the try in this situation because we are down by 13. So it would make no sense. But don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already gone down there. Hit that thumbs up button and obviously subscribe when you're out here. Do not take that damn well 3. Do not take that damn well 3, Wallabies. Do not take the damn well 3. Do not take the damn well 3. Please go over the line out. Please. Oh, then again, our line out's not great. We might go for the scrum, actually. Yeah, we are going to go to the line out. Ouch. All right, we weren't good last week with the line out. We haven't been great today with the line out. Interesting plays there. We're going to be 5 out, though. So we're in a pretty decent position here with the Wallabies going out the left-hand side. Geez, we got very close there to scoring a try for Conoretti. I didn't know why he kind of backed himself in there, really. I guess that was great defence, though. Not by Rishi Mwanga obviously stops him, but it wasn't really Rishi Mwanga that stopped the try. It was the other All Black that came in behind. But at least the Wallabies can have a line out here. 5 out here. 5 out. 5 out here from the All Blacks line. There is 29 minutes to go here in the game, guys. It's 27, so the try here would be absolutely massive here for the Wallabies. Absolutely massive. Wallabies are going to win our line. Okay, beautiful. Push, lads. Push. Push, lads. Push. 3 out. The Wallabies are still pushing here from the line out. They're still pushing here from the line out. Go. Go. He's going to be too short. He's going to be too short here, unfortunately. That's going to be maybe try. TMO here. This might not be a try. This could be a try, might not be a try. TMO here.
Absolutely. So on-field try, because we're second ground.
On-field try, but I don't necessarily... I don't know about this. I don't know about this, lads. I don't know if this could be a try here. It's a TMO. One dying effort movement. We've got one dying effort movement. So this could still be a try because there is the one dying effort movement here. Come on, man. Last movement here. Last movement here. This is tight. This is real tight here. This is tight. I don't know if this is a try. I don't know because you're allowed one extra movement. You're allowed one extra dying movement here. It is one movement. It is one extra movement. This could be a try here. Tell me to try. Tell me to try.
Yeah, I agree with that. He has stopped short and then he's used his knee to propel himself the second time. So he's over 20 off.
Damn it, man. No try. He's used his knees. He used his knees to do it. That's damn it, man. Yeah, no try. It's going to be ball New Zealand. Double movement. Damn it, man. That's spewing. That is the right call. You know, you're allowed one dome movement, you're not allowed your knees. You're not allowed to actually utilise your knees to push up off the ground for that extra movement. Oh man, spewing there, spewing. So still a 13-point game here, guys. Still only 2 tries in it. The All Blacks will only be around probably 22 to 25 out from their own line here with the line out, and they'll probably end up booting that ball too. But you know, the Wallabies are still in with an opportunity here. The Wallabies are still with an opportunity. Tight one there, really tough, but you know, it's still a good game here. It's still a very good game here. So 52 minutes to go. 52 minutes gone here. Oh, that's a good kick actually. That's going to be probably about 30 out here actually. That's going to be about 30 out here instead. I'm kind of spewing there. Like really, if you don't reach out there and do that, we will score in that situation. We had them absolutely in numbers there. We had them in absolute. That was I'm sorry. It was a bad decision to go for the try there, unfortunately. That's going to be All Blacks here pushing from the line out, pushing from the line out. Stop him, 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 let him make meters, stop him, let him make meters, stop him, make meters. Okay, the Wallabies going out on the left hand side here. Oh, he's lost that ball there. He's lost that ball there. He's lost that ball there. Absolutely no way, man. Absolutely no way. Going to the right hand side here. All Blacks here with the ball on the halfway point. All Blacks with the ball here on the halfway point right now. They're going to boot this ball here because they want to try and get some field position right now. I can't believe that wasn't a lost ball, to be honest with you. I think that's an absolute horseshit decision. We were used to that after last week with the game. Oh my God, he's going to catch that. How did he catch that ball? How did he catch that ball just then, Dungoody? Wow. Get that ball out the left-hand side. They've got heaps of space out here. Get the ball quickly out of the left-hand side. They've got space at galore out here. They've got many numbers out here. And they're going to cut back on the inside here. Ah! He's going to lose the ball again! He's going to lose the ball again! Oh my God! Knock on, knock on, knock on, knock on, knock on, knock on. Oh my God, Wallabies! Dude, you're acting like a bunch of under-6s, man. Truly, it's a bunch of under-6s playing. How do you lose the ball like 9 times in a game in 50 minutes? 9 times! 9 knock-ons in a game in 50 minutes. It's outrageous. It really... Oh, that defence was shocking. That defence was shocking. Mate, give him a try. Give him a try. The Wallabies have been shocking. The Wallabies have been absolutely shocking. I'm sorry. The Wallabies have been shocking. The Wallabies have been shocking. The All Blacks haven't even been that good. The Wallabies have been shocking. Like, truly. We've lost the ball 11 times. 11 times. We've lost the ball like 11 times. Oh, we've lost the ball like 11 times. No, I'm timing out the Los Angeles shit. We're not talking about the Lakers here, mate. I'm timing you out. We're not talking about the Lakers here. We're talking about Rugby here. I can't believe that. I actually dead set can't believe that. You know, the Wallabies have lost the ball like 11 times this game. 2 tries have come off the back of our own knock-on. Like, it's actually out of control. Mark Roberts is just too good. I don't think the All Blacks have been that good, man. The Wallabies are losing the ball every time they get the ball. It hasn't been from the All Blacks' pressure either. There was no one even in the ruck at that point. We lost the ball off our own, just ineptitude. I don't even know what the word. Like, it's just absolutely shocking. How do we keep losing the ball out of absolutely nothing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. There are a bunch of 6-year-olds out there, man. You know, there's so much positive optimism in this team right now. But truly, the Wallabies should not be losing the ball like 11 times. Knock on 11 times in a game. 11 times. And we've still got 25 minutes left here in the game. 25 minutes! We've lost the ball like 11 times. Like, truly, there is so much positivity around this club. But, like, the All Blacks haven't even played that great today. You know, they definitely aren't the team that we've seen previously. They definitely aren't. I know All Blacks fans are going to be wanking on about how good they are. But really, this has come down to the fact the Wallabies keep losing the ball. The Wallabies keep knocking the ball on. You know, and like, this is just absolutely horrendous. It is horrendous. Guys, I'm going to start timing out all comments about rugby league and shit. Guys, this is not a rugby league stream. This is rugby union stream. We're not here to talk about the Storm and Panthers. So 25 minutes left here off the game, guys. 55 minutes gone. It's 27-7 here to the All Blacks. Man, just so disappointing, man. So disappointing. We played so well in that first half, really, besides our knock-ons. We kept it to a 3-point game, and now we just give up 2 quick tries, which basically probably ends this game. You know, it makes it a 3 converted try game, and I can't see the Australians coming back from 3 converted tries. You know, I just can't see it. Like, it's just been, you know, we've had a quality-ish game. It hasn't been shocking. Like, it hasn't been terrible. We're going to get out the right-hand side here. Nothing's really going on there, though. I don't think this has been bad at all. I really don't think we've been bad at all. It's just in regards to our knock-ons that the Kiwis keep scoring tries. That's going to be out the left-hand side here, though. We're going to get out the left-hand side. We're going to have some space here, though. We're going to have some space here. Going to the left-hand side. We're going to get to red. Go, Corometi! Go, Corometi! Go, Corometi! Go, Corometi! Go, Corometi! Go, Corometi! Go, Go Coretti. He's still going. He's going to be just inside 22. He goes to the right hand side here. This should be. Oh my god. Go. Oh my god. Come on. Go down. Come on. Someone get over the top, please. We're 10 minutes out. We need to score here to be in this game still. We need to go and score here to be in this game. Oh my god. All Blacks get the ball. All Blacks get the ball and the turnover is a penalty. This is outrageous. Man. Surely this is outrageous. This is absolutely outrageous. Knock on, man. Well, that's coming out now. This is what this channel is, man. We get angry and we get passionate. No. I won't be coming down. This is what we're like. We're like this all the time. When we're winning, we're passionate. We're losing like this. We're very veloces. I'll be like this the whole time. No matter what, man. This is what this channel is. I will be raging the entire game. So I get passionate, man. So 24 minutes to go here, and I'm absolutely disgusted in how the Wallabies have started the second half. I was very happy with that first half, but this second half has been it's been deplorable from the Wallabies. This second half has been deplorable. Oh man. So SX says Australia's ass. Well, disagree, man. We disagree completely. You know, we've been a bit shocking in the second half, but you know, the All Blacks haven't been that great either. You know, they're winning off the back of Australia's knock-ons. You know, I know the Kiwis obviously. Well, you shouldn't be happy with this performance, really. You're up 27-7, but really, you know, the Wallabies have done pretty decently besides the fact of the knock-ons. You know, and the New Zealand has scored 2 tries on the back of our own mistakes. So in reality, you know, it's not like the. Oh, jeez, look at this. Look how bad. Look at this. Oh, that's going to be lost there, and that's going to go. He's going to lose that ball. That's a knock on. That's all good. So that's going to be a knock on here, guys. And the Wallabies are going to have the ball, but it's going to be our ball anyway. Paddy Cat says, would love if someone punch Perenara. But that's going to be a knock on there. People try and troll me. Oh, no. Guys, if you think you're going to troll me into getting angry because you're like telling me Australia shit, like, no. That's not what this channel is. This channel, I'll get angry at this, but like trolls won't affect me at all. Your trolls won't get me. Too many people try. Too many tryouts. Dank says, stop knocking on. Yeah, man, happens. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, thank god. That was so close to a knock on there. And I would have flipped my shit. I really would have flipped my shit there if we knocked that on just then. Wallabies here about 10 out from our own line. Alright, going out to... By the way, if you're Australian out there, don't think that the BLEDISLOE Cup's over, by the way. If we lose this game, if we win the 2 games in Australia, then we still win the BLEDISLOE Cup. This game, it doesn't mean the BLEDISLOE Cup's over by any means, by the way. Obviously, we'd prefer to win this game, but, you know, we haven't won it since 1986. You shouldn't have expected shit. But I'm a bit disappointed in the second half, though. I am very disappointed in the second half. Tane, you got timed out there because you obviously kept spamming. You can't spam, my dude. And if you keep spamming the same shit, you'll get timed again. You can't spam. That's why moderators are here, to stop spamming. SX says they won't because Australia's shit. Oh, you're a good one then. Oh, you're gonna get me. I love it. I love these tryhards. Like, they're trying so hard to get in it. Like, dude, I'm literally watching my team lose for like 20th year in a row. Like, you think you're gonna say anything new? So, all I see with the ball, they're inside the 50 right now. Inside the 50. 20 points the difference. Oh, that's a knock on there. So the Wallabies. Oh, it's gonna be a knock on here. So the Wallabies gonna get the ball here. Alright, Tane, you're going to have to get timed out again, my dude. Paddy Cat says, we can still win 2 games in Australia with the country support. Yeah, but no one in Australia cares about this rugby. That's the only problem, you know. There's no way where, it's so hard to, you know, it's so hard for this sport to get back to where it was, because it used to be the number 1. It used to be the number 1 in Australia. But obviously, damn it, bit my tongue. Obviously, the last 20 years has been really rough, so people lost trust in the sport. People lost trust. Eddie says, Australia are a good side with some good players, they'll get better. 100% agree, man. 100% agree. I'm always going to get angry and throw pillows and shit, you know. I'm always going to do that. But in the same sense, you've got to look at this game and realise that if the fact of the matter is, if you don't lose that ball 11 to 12 times on knock-ons, you know, the Kiwis are probably up, take 14 points off their score. 26, 13. So they'll be up 13-7 right now. If the Wallabies don't give the ball over twice through knock-ons, it's 13-7. It's within 6 points. So you know, it's not like I'm it's not like I'm thinking that this Wallabies team is shit at all. It's just that we need to clear that knock-on shit up. You know, we've lost the ball a lot in today's game. We've lost the ball a lot in today's game. Mattis says, New Zealand is always a tournament team. Aussies are getting better, but still a few years behind. I wouldn't say a few years. I'd say maybe next year. Maybe a few years. Maybe 2 years. Yeah, you might be right with there. But, you know, I think next year we're rebuilding for the World Cup. You know, we're building towards the World Cup. But we're still not out of this series, though. You know, we're still not out of the series. And this game isn't technically over. Like, it is, but it isn't at the same time. It's near penalty here, the Wallabies. If the New Zealanders lose some 20 points up at Eden Park for the first time in 30, 40 years, then, yeah, that's outrageous. It's not going to probably happen, but... you know, that's the thing. Like, you know, this game isn't completely over, but you'd have to imagine it nearly is. Australia would have to score a try within the next 5 to, well, before the 70-minute mark, basically. Caption says, how's the Wi-Fi in Fiji? You seem to be freezing off me. Yeah, it's not great, mate. It happens all the time, man. We do our best over here, man. We're always here, though. So if it cuts out, it just cuts in and out, but we're always here the whole time. But the Wallabies here, just inside the 50 right now. Well, now says passion is good, attitude makes the difference. We used to want to win by heaps, now we don't care if we win by one, a win is a win. Yeah, exactly right. Carol said, it's just shit errors that have cost us this game. Oh yeah, I understand. Well, not even that's cost us the game, it's just shit errors that have cost us an opportunity, really. I'm not saying that New Zealand don't deserve to be in the lead. They deserve to be they deserve to be in the lead because they are mistakes. But if you take away those mistakes, I still think New Zealand are leading this game. But obviously it's a lot more close and it's a lot more competitive. But the Wallabies here got a nice little opportunity, potentially to bring it back within 13 points. You know, if we can score a converted try here. Oh, nice little step there, nice little fake. Oh, he's lost the ball again. Don't worry about that. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't get excited about this because we keep dropping the ball. You know, we keep losing the ball, not on the ball. So it's going to be scrum here to New Zealand. Immoral Wolf says hi. Yeah, Immoral Wolf, if you start talking rugby league again, man, I'll time you out. But we're not here to talk about rugby league. Mattis says, I'm always on Wallabies side, but have respect for both. They all put sweat and tears in the game. Exactly right. You know, you've got to have respect. You know. By the way, guys, 4 likes away from 90. You got to smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Smack that thumbs up button. But 19 minutes to go through the game. Caption says, are they still having the Rugby Championship or no? Yeah, I think so. I think Argentina's still coming. They might be bringing Japan in. They might be bringing Japan in for South Africa, which would be interesting. That'd be awesome to see. But no confirmation at all yet. No confirmation at all. Boyd Paul says, it's not like they are losing to a weak team. It's the All Blacks, best in the world. Well, no, South Africa is the best in the world. They won the World Cup and they also won the Rugby Championship last year. But in the same sense, yeah, All Blacks are a fantastic team. Don't get me wrong. But like, of course, you're going to get angry at us. You know, when you're invested in a sport, you're invested in a team, and you're invested in the success of a franchise. You're always going to get angry. It doesn't matter who you're playing. It doesn't matter whether you're playing Uruguay or you're playing against the All Blacks. You know, you're always going to get angry and you're always going to be frustrated. And really, truthfully, like after what we saw last week, you know that this team has it in them. But obviously today, it's just been all about that drop ball, all about that knock on. And really, the attackers look quite decent. The defence has been pretty average. You know, they haven't made the tackles properly. They haven't really been doing as much as they probably should be. But yeah, Australia's been disappointing in regards to the second half. The first half, we were only down by 3 points. At half-time, it was 10-7. Half-time was 10-7. Now it's 27-7. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's great that all the Kiwis are out here being incredibly confident now, but at half-time, there were heaps of people in the chat who were saying, buddy, how good of a close game it was. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think a lot of Kiwi fans need to be humbled. A lot of Kiwi fans do appreciate the fact that Australia are starting to come back, but I do know a lot of New Zealand fans do need to be humbled because, yes, they've been so successful for a long time, but there's also always going to be a time where it changes. Queensland were on top for 8 years straight over New Zealand as well. But you know, a lot of New Zealand fans don't seem to understand. Like a majority do, but it just seems like a lot of people do need to be humbled as well. Because Wallabies, we know. Like you can tell us how shit we are all we like. We've known this for 20 years. Like you're not going to tell us anything new. Chrissy says, who do you go for in Super Rugby? I'm actually a Chiefs fan. Well, I'm from Queensland, so I should be a Reds fan. But I'm a Chiefs fan because of their involvement over here in Fiji. You know, I'm in Fiji right now. And the Chiefs are always over here in Fiji and obviously represent Fiji quite well. So I got into the Chiefs because of that, and I've always been I've always never believed in the Australian organisation, so I really never got behind the Reds as much as I should have, even though I'm from Queensland, Gold Coast. But yeah, no, I'm a Chiefs fan. They lost every game this year too. They didn't do too well. Chiefs. Nora Wolf says, no way, Wallabies all the way. Get around the Wallabies. you know, still here. You know, we're here every game no matter what. We lose by 50, we lose by 100, we're always going to be here. They're going to kick that ball down into the corner here. Pretty decent kick, actually. Pretty decent kick. 15 minutes to go, though. Don't know if we can come back from 20 points down, though, 15 minutes to go. Faye says All Blacks all the way. But that's a pretty decent kick there for Wallabies. You know, we put them into a rough position there. Put them into a cheeky rough position. Like I said, All Blacks, they are a better side. They are probably the better side. In this game, they've been the better side, yeah. The All Blacks are progressing. They're not declining to a point where people are referring to the word decline. When people refer to the word decline, they're talking about like rock bottom decline. New Zealand will never, ever, ever decline to rock bottom, ever, because there's too much investment from the country into that sport. There's always going to be too much investment into the country, and as we spoke about with, I can't remember his name. Doesn't matter. Captain says, it's funny how the Springboks are mostly the Lions, the All Blacks are mostly the Crusaders, and the Wallabies are, well, I don't want Aussie sing rugby. There are a lot of Islanders. There's a lot of Islanders in this team, mate. A lot of Islanders in this team, but 65 minutes, this could be a strip here. This could be 65 minutes on here. The Wallabies might turn this over. This could be a turnover here. This should be a penalty here. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be All Blacks ball still. Nice work over the Wallabies, though. What we've got to improve in for the next time we play them is definitely the breakdown and also definitely our ball handling skills. So hopefully Dave Rennie can fix that part when we obviously go to the training ground throughout the weeks. Jackie says the Pumas will trash Australia with the way they're playing. Absolutely not. What? What are you talking about? Argentina beating the Wallabies with the way we're playing right now. We haven't played bad besides the knock-ons, and I don't think the Argentinians are as good in regards to their swift attack against, say, the Kiwis. I just think they're completely different teams, and I don't think the Argentinians capitalise on the mistakes the Australians have made. Besides the mistakes the Australians have made, they've actually looked pretty decent with the ball. It's just the mistakes. It's just the knock-ons. So, no, I completely disagree. Absolutely, completely disagree. Nice little pass there. Unfortunately, didn't get out to the wing, though. And we're going to get out to the wing now, though. Oh, my God. I lost the ball. That's a knock-on, isn't it? No, we're going to call backwards. I think that's a bit debatable there. I think that's a bit of a debatable call, but it is what it is. So we're at 22 right now. Australia's going to the left-hand side here. It's going to be an absolutely shocking pass here. It's going to be shocking pass. Oh, we might get a... Oh, my God. I'm going to pass it straight. That's a knock-on for sure. They're going to call that one a knockback. Well, that's got to be bullshit. That's got to be bullshit. No, that wasn't a knockback, unfortunately. Well now says Wallabies are our most feared team because of the fact they can beat us. The BLEDISLOE Cup is more important than the Rugby Champs Cup to us. BLEDISLOE Cup is more important than the Rugby Championship to Australians or Kiwis. I think Rugby Championship is the most important non-World Cup fixture. The BLEDISLOE Cup is the most non-World Cup. In regards to Southern Hemisphere, I guess, because obviously the Six Nations is massive over there in Europe, so I can't really say that, but... Oh, they're going to say he's out. Oh my God, they're going to say he's out. So, All Blacks are going to get the line out here from at the 50. Unfortunately, today Australia just hasn't been good enough, man. Australia just hasn't been good enough today. Dasmate said we just need to cut the mistakes out of our game, and then the score might have been a bit closer. Well, it would have been. They've scored 2 tries on the back of our knock-ons. They've scored 2 tries on the back of our knock-ons. So, unfortunately, it's been, a bit of a debatable performance in regards to ball handling skills, but I don't think this has been an absolutely horrendous performance from the Australians. I just think that they really need to improve with that ball handling. They need to improve in regards to the breakdown. Our lineouts have been pretty okay today compared. Obviously, our scrums still need a little bit of work, but we're still improving, guys. We're not meant to. Rome wasn't built in a day. For 3 years ago, this organisation was absolutely deplorable, and we're starting to make groundwork behind the scenes. And like I said, I don't think this has been a terrible performance. I just think we need to clear up those ball handling errors, and we need to really, in the next 2 weeks or whenever the next game is at ANZ or Suncorp or wherever it is, wherever it is. In the next 2 weeks, we really need to focus on getting those ball handling skills. Eddie says, I'm a staunch All Black supporter as you are, Australian supporter. I feel your frustration as it was for us in the Reagan era, fair enough, where Australia dominated all the best for both our countries' rugby. That's the thing, man. I haven't been able to experience that, though. I'm 26 years old, right? So I was born in 1994, which was the last time we drew at this ground. So I never got to experience really the peak of Wallabies action. So for my entire life, thank you very much, Mattis, for subscribing, appreciate it. But for my entire life, I've always seen the Wallabies as a, pretty disappointing team, to be completely honest with you. So everyone talks about the Reagan era. The earliest moment that I can remember as a young lad was the Johnny Wilkinson kick in 2003. That was the earliest moment for me because I was, what, 9 years old, and that's really, 8, 9 is when you really start to understand sport-ish, you know what I mean? Don't give up another try here. Oh, All Blacks here, through the centre. Oh, this is going to be a try, isn't it? They're probably going to get a try here. Oh, he's going to throw that ball back here, and that's going to be All Blacks here, 5 out. All Blacks here, 5 out. Oh, penalty straight. Okay, we need that. I really would not like to lose by more than 20. I don't think we deserve to lose by more than 20. I really don't. I don't think we deserve to lose by more than 20. But yeah, my earliest memory was that Johnny Wilkinson kick. Obviously, heartbreak for everyone involved. And yeah, a bit disappointing there. But, that's why it's so hard for me because everyone's always talking about how good the Wallabies used to be. You look back at that 97 World Cup, was it 99 in South Africa? 99 World Cup, and everyone's worried about playing the Wallabies. 2003 when we played England in the World Cup final, everyone's worried about the Wallabies. Even up until arguably 2007, I know, was that South Africa who won that World Cup, I think, against maybe Argentina? People worry about the Wallabies. But most of my life, no one's been worried about the Wallabies, which is the hard thing to accept, considering people have such a high reputation of this team. Isaiah Jamila says the only team in the world that All Blacks worry about is Wallabies. And Sue, you've got to say South Africa too. They beat you guys last year, and also they won the World Cup last year. And also England beat the All Blacks last. I'm not too sure about that. I get what you mean though. The Wallabies always have a good chance, and I think we will have a decent opportunity to still win this BLEDISLOE by playing 2 games at home, considering we won last year over in Perth. But I think that you guys should still be worried about South Africa. But then again, I do believe South Africa isn't coming to the Rugby Championship because they know they're going to get beat. They know they're going to get beat the tournament straight after the World Cup. So that's the reason why they're not coming, the bloody bastards. They're always sneaking the South African buddy team. They've always wanted to get different teams in. They've always messed up with the Super Rugby. They're always bloody messing around, and I know that South Africa really, truthfully, isn't coming down here because they don't want to lose. Carmelo says we haven't even played badly. We haven't. That's why I just ignore the haters. There's a lot of Kiwi fans in the chat who are actually having a genuine conversation right now. They're always going to be just shit talkers. It is what it is. Jada Bing says thoughts on Dodgers winning Astros loss today. We'll talk about that when I do the World Series. I'll be doing a live stream for the World Series this week. But 10 minutes to go here, guys. The Wallabies down by 20. Can't really come back here. We'd love to score a try, bring it within a couple of tries. But I don't think we've been anywhere near as bad as the score represents. I think, the knock-ons have been bad. We haven't been overall as bad as the score represents. Aussie Legend says New Zealand only care about rugby, so that's why they're the best. Well, yes, you can't really hate on them for that. The only reason that's the case is because that's the only sport that people in New Zealand really care about, and so obviously they're going to invest in that sport compared to say your rugby league and your AFL and your football, because they don't care about your rugby league, your AFL and your football, and truthfully that's a knock on there. Truthfully the Warriors are shithouse, and the reason why they're shithouse is because no one wants to invest in that team and no one wants to help that team get better, and that's why it's so good that Gus Gould's going over there, because the the Warriors deserve to be a lot better considering they're a one-country team. Man, geez, what's with you in this NBA? I love the NBA, but we're not here to talk about the NBA. I'm timing you out. Brother, come on, man. That's the second time out. One more time out and I'm riding you from the channel. 2K Gamer says, we've been good in attack, but our drop balls and errors really killed us. Yep, and bingo. That's 100%. That's spot on. We will be bringing out a review tomorrow, guys. So obviously, every week I'll be bringing out a review of the BLEDISLOE Cup action. So don't you worry about that. We will be bringing that out and talking about this a lot more in depth. So obviously, if you're new around here, guys, subscribe. We stream nearly every day. But yeah, disappointing second half. But the first half we were pretty. I didn't mind it. First half I didn't mind it. And this is even hard. It is even hard. You know what I mean? Caramel says, honestly, we can still win this series in the next 2 matches. Oh yeah. Shit. We win 2 games. We win the 2 home games. We win the BLEDISLOE Cup. And we do have the ability to. I don't think the All Blacks have been absolutely unbelievable today. I think they've been dangerous in attack, but defensively, I think they've been a little bit in net. And I think we definitely could break through. Johnny Banks says we smashed New Zealand in the cricket. Yeah, but this isn't cricket, man. It's great. Yeah, that's fantastic. We do smash New Zealand in the cricket and rugby league. But in the same sense, I want to do well in the rugby union because we've been so shit for so long. It's like I nearly get around Fiji more than I do the Kangaroos in rugby league just because of how good we are. It's going to be a county year for New Zealand. The Wallabies have just gotten lazy now. This could blow out a little bit more. to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if that's got another try here, to be honest with you. Jado Banks says, real talk though, you're looking healthy, bro. I seem more happy in streams, got you, mate. Maybe because the Geelong Cats are, well, yeah, I've gone on a bit of a diet lately. But the Geelong Cats made the grand final yesterday, so I'm pretty good mood, mate. Pretty damn well good mood. Starting to get back into my fitness as well. So, there's 7 minutes to go here, guys, and hopefully we can prevent them from scoring a try. I would love to see us actually get another try and make it like a 27-14 game. But if we made it 27-14, really, then the game would be lost based on our own errors. That would literally be on our own errors because New Zealand scored that try, fair enough. But 2 of their tries have come off our own mistakes, our own bullshit. So I would love to score a try, convert a try, make it 14, and arguably be 14-13 in what I'm trying to say in regards to the knock-ons. So that would mean if we clear the knock-ons up, we might have a better chance. But don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my second channel yet, I also post on BKR Travel, the pinned comment in the blue comment section, the blue comment up there on the top. Click on that link and subscribe to that too, because we post there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Film reviews and Netflix reviews and stuff like that, and just stuff that's not sport related. Mark Roberts says, these too many crucial mistakes. That's the bingo. Right there. 100% too many crucial mistakes. If it wasn't for the mistakes, I honestly think this would be a 1-point game right now. Or a 6-point game, sorry. 6-point game. 13-7. Wow now says, we beat South Africa in the World Cup and got outplayed by England. Huge respect for both teams. Aussie humble us a lot and many times over. Yeah, I agree. But I think like you're more, you and a couple others are humble New Zealanders, but there's a lot of New Zealand fans who really don't, oh wow, the New Zealanders are going to lose their own line out. We don't used to see that. But a lot of Kiwi fans, really, they're kind of disrespectful to Australia. Considering the history and considering the fact that, we did win last year in Perth and we now have 2 games in Australia, and if we won those 2 games, we win the BLEDISLOE Cup back. So, it's good to see actual, genuine Kiwi fans who do respect the opposition as much as you guys do. Because anything can happen, especially the fact that we're in New Zealand, like we were expected to lose both these games by quite a significant margin. We're losing by 20 points here. Don't think we deserve to lose that by that much, but it is the points right now. And we have 2 home games. So, we have 2 home games. And we won our last home game against New Zealand. So, it is something that you've got to think about. It really is. It's something you've got to bring into the thought process. Oh, nice little run here by the Wallabies. Nice little run here by the Wallabies. Nice little run here by the Wallabies. No, that was not a nice little run there by the Wallabies. Oh, it's been touched there by the Kiwis, I think. Is that a touch by the Kiwis or what happened there? If that's not a touch by the Kiwis, what are you doing there? Joey Sullivan said, is it raining Fiji? No, it's sunny. Carol Mabbott, it might look a little bit because of a little bit of clouds, but no, it's beautiful. Carol Mabbott says, and we should have won the first game, so this isn't looking bad. This 20 points is a big margin. 20 points is a big margin, and that's what's frustrating because people will be like, oh, we got flogged by the Kiwis. We didn't. Anyone who watches this game, we didn't. And I'm going to bring that out on the video, and I can tell you right now, you guys who are on my live stream will know this. Look in the comment section for when I put out the BLEDISLOE Cup Game 2 review tomorrow. You will see Kiwis telling me how bad Australia is. So you'll just say how shit they are, when they're not. But the score shows that, and I guarantee you, a lot of people will be like, oh, Australia shit. You just move on, man. You just, a lot of haters, man. A lot of haters. You just get used to it. Tuka Gamer says we need to score just to save face a little. I guess. We do get the ball here, by the way. So it wasn't knock on from the Kiwis. If we score here, then yeah, that the scoreline wouldn't be too bad. 27-14. I wouldn't necessarily mind that. I think it does represent the game a little bit better. Oh, we're gonna have a check. Knock on. We would have scored there. This is what we're talking about, We would have scored there, but that's another knock on there from the Wallabies. So, that's what we're talking about in this game. That is what we're talking about. That knock on there is exactly what's been happening the whole game because they would have scored there. And that's also not the first time Mariko Koroibete has done it too. Koroibete has dropped the ball many times today. So he specifically needs to get his ball handling skills a lot better. Okay, see you later, Los Angeles Lakers. Unfortunately, getting him from the channel, my dude. Adiki says Storm. I'm getting around the Storm. Caramanis is another lost ball. Yep. Yeah, it's just the story of our day. Story of our damn well day. But 3.5 minutes left here, guys. 27-7 the Kiwis. Deserve a win. For me, 13-7. For me, they're up 13-7 without our own mistakes. On the basis of the New Zealand gameplay itself, I say 13-7. But in regards to the whole game itself, yeah, the 27-7 is a fair score in regards to the whole game itself. But in regards to the actual performance of the Kiwis, I'd say 13-7. Jonah Bing says, heard you're a Chicago Cubs fan. Harvey Jackson got a new Chicago Bears with him, mate. Oh, man, I wish I was in Australia to be able to grab that one. I'll be back next month in Australia in November. Can't wait for that. But yeah, I'm a Cubs fan. I stream Cubs games every single game, man. How did y'all know I was a Cubs fan? We stream Cubs game every single game all day when they're on, mate. Alright, so the Wallabies here, they're going to have the ball here. It's going to be, the All Blacks are going to lose that ball through a knock-on. So 3 minutes to go, we'd love the Wallabies to score. We haven't even been in an attack. Oh, we were in an attack position. Actually, that no try really cost us. What pass was that from O'Connor? Oh, look at this. Oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, what is this? You know? And this tells you a lot about the the thought process of the teams right now. Like, the All Blacks are still cracking in hard. Like, the Wallabies are just lazy right now. It's just kind of lazy, to be honest with you. But, you know, at least we haven't been embarrassed, is what I'll take. We haven't been embarrassed. Pusky says, you happy about Geelong's win? 100%. I was streaming last night and I cried. I teared up. You know, it's amazing. We never usually win prelims. Never usually will do well in finals. Wallabies going to the right-hand side here. Going to the right-hand side, sets back on the inside here. Wallabies not doing too much with the ball. They're just going to boot this one away. So we basically understood that this game's over and we're waiting for... Can someone tell me in the chat right now if we're playing next week or in 2 weeks' time for the second BLEDISLOE Cup game, please? I'm not too sure. Sorry. Alrighty, what's going on here? Camaro says, well, the wait to win at Eden Park continues. It does. Well, we'll be there next year. I was not planning to get there this year, but obviously we can't. So I'll be there next year. I'll vlog it next year. So All Blacks here with the ball. They're about 48 here from the Wallabies line. Oh, ugly forward pass. Oh, forward pass, yeah. I was going to say, geez, I was not thinking that was a good pass. I was like, that's a bit of a debatable one there, lads. That's a debatable one there, lads. Connor Burt says 3-2. What's 3-2, mate? What's 3-2? What is 3-2, mate? The old All Blacks just too good today, lads. You just got to respect it. You just got to respect it. All Blacks too good for us today. Even with our own mistakes. You know, just too good. Just too good. A minute to go here. Would love the Aussies to get a try or something to get over that 10-point margin, but am I confident? Not really. Not really. Not really. Sam Kane, 1 try, runs 9. They also had Whitelock get taken out of the game today. So, you know, I really think that this comes with a mindset this stadium. You know, we're going to see a completely different team at Suncorp. We're going to see a completely different team in regards to the mindset of ANZ because we know we can win there. I just genuinely believe that Wallabies don't believe they can win there. You know, I assumed and thought that maybe the youngsters that are here might have had a different thought process. I thought that maybe they might be like, well, you know, we're too young to really understand the true kind of feeling and atmosphere around Eden Park, but obviously not the case this year. Obviously not the case this year. Knocking the ball on a lot really shows that's been coming to Australia here. So we might get into position here to maybe score a try, do something. I don't know why he's complaining there. He obviously drove that scrum down, so that's obviously a penalty against the Kiwis there. So the All Blacks are going to win, but now we're about to see what the final score is going to be. It's the 80th minute right now, Aliki double. It is the 80th minute, but the Wallabies are still going to get a chance here to try and save face and score a try. Aussie Electricity are just so good. No. If you guys didn't watch the game, no. It is not that the Kiwis are just so good, and it's not that the Wallabies are bad. They just had a few mistakes in them today that the Kiwis capitalise on. The Kiwis have not been unreal. They capitalise on mistakes, which is great, but they capitalise on mistakes. It's not unable to overcome. Wallabies can definitely still win this series. They haven't been that bad today, lads. The Wallabies going on the right-hand side here. Oh my God, another knock on though. Did we get an advantage? I think we did get an advantage. It is going to be an advantage here for the Wallabies. So 81 minutes gone. The game's over, but we've got an advantage here. So we're going to put ourselves into a nice little position inside 22. Tony says, well, thank you, we will have the cup. You haven't got the cup yet, mate. The Kiwis have not won the cup. This is not over. If the Wallabies win the 2 home games in Australia, they win. What are you talking about? The Kiwis have not won the World Cup. They have not won the BLEDISLOE Cup yet. The BLEDISLOE Cup is not done. If you guys had won last week, then yes, you would not be able to lose the BLEDISLOE Cup because it would be insurmountable for the Wallabies to get 3 wins. But because of the draw last week, it forces you guys to still need to win one of the games in Australia. So no, it's not. It's not over yet. The Kiwis do not have the cup that year. But the Wallabies here, they've got a chance here to maybe score a try. They're not too far out. They're only, what, fifth, and they're what? Oh, that's a knock on. I don't know. That's a knock on there. And the Kiwis going on the right hand side here. Oh, they're still going. Look at this. Look at this. The Kiwis are still going here. 22 out. I don't know why they're not just kicking this ball out, to be honest with you. They're still playing here. The Kiwis still playing here. Oh, you can knock that ball on. So that's going to be Australia here now with the ball. I don't know if we're going to keep playing or what's going to happen here. We are going to play it on here. Okay. The Wallabies are going to play it on. It's just like last week, lads. Last week. TJ Barry says we need to stop being ignorant. Our performance today was very, very average. We just capitalised on Aussies knock on, being humble and victory and defeat. Bingo. Exactly right. You know, the Kiwis were better, but in the same sense, it was just the capitalising of the Australian errors. So, four pass. Four pass for sure. That's game for sure. That's going to be game for sure. I think that's 100% right, TJ Burns. It's good that you understand that. But, like, look, don't get me wrong. All Blacks deserved this. They won this game fair and square. I just think the Aussies need to capitalise. They need to stop giving up on their errors, stop losing the ball so much. I think we dropped the ball probably about 12, 13 times today. I thought we did pretty well. I thought the Wallabies did pretty well. It's just, we just need to really clear that shit up. So 27-7 doesn't really truly reflect probably how this game was played. But, you know, the Kiwis did deserve it. And, you know, especially considering the Kiwis thought they were going to win by about 50. You know, I guess 20 is okay, but I would have preferred to lose by at least less than 10, and I really think we deserve to lose by less than 10, but it wasn't to be. We had a decent game, just obviously need to fix our errors. But guys, that's going to do it for today. Obviously tomorrow we're going to be bringing out a review of today's game. We've also got the NRL Grand Final preview, the AFL Grand Final preview coming out on Tuesday and Wednesday. And also we've got some NFL games we're going to be doing as well in football. But I'm going to jump off, and our next match is in 2 weeks' time. Okay, sweet. So if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, go and subscribe. We will be doing the Game 3 in Australia. We will be doing Game 3. I think that's in Suncorp or maybe ANZ, not too sure. But yeah, I appreciate you guys as always. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And don't forget, BKR Travel, my second channel, BKR Travel. Go and subscribe to that one too, because we're going to be posting on Tuesday for a Netflix TV series review. Alright guys, jumping off. Appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.